Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Include the LTTV in the building, man.
Shout out to brother LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Nobody's LT, and I'm certainly not implying that.
Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Include the LTTV in the building, man.
Shout out to brother LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Nobody's LT, and I'm certainly not implying that.
LT, cooking your ass.
LTTV, whoever his channel name is called. I'm sorry for being the dusty. How about that?
If y'all want to keep up with the news and this shit be going on, subscribe to LTTV. That nigga know everything about everything. I ain't gonna lie.
Being kept away from society so the police can carry out an investigation. And I'm going to leave it at that.
The only reason we know who Floyd is because of your ass. If you felt the way you say you felt in this video you just did, you wouldn't have never hung out with him in the first place based on...
Me and Carter was on top together. You hear me, Future? On my mom. But he wanted to be an op, so I'm gonna let him be an op. That's why I wanted to come and see what he was talking about, but he ran. Pussy shit. On my mom.
Oh, bisexual nigga. I'm right here, nigga. I ain't run nowhere. You better watch what you say before you come upon me, bitch ass nigga.
Cause now y'all over there talking shit about him now, feeling like he played Floyd, which he did, but I ain't get that sucker opportunity to try to play me though. I was too smart for his goofy ass.
You hear that? He's been prevented from society getting at him while they conduct the arrest.
Now you realizing you really can't go to Brazil now without them flagging you at the damn airport there. Cause you put Floyd in your video, came back and bitched you in the ass like a Nile River crocodile.
Floyd is CIA, you bunch of dummies. You bunch of dummies. Austin Holloman. Y'all want to sit there and talk shit? You better know who you're fucking with.
Nobody in this space attached my name to that punk ass nigga, that weirdo ass nigga.
It's 190 plus country. So what? If I mess up one, I'll just go to the next one. Then where these fools gonna go then if you keep fucking up all these places? To Mars? To Jupiter? To Venus?
So, the U.S. consulate lady, I think that it was a guy, but Jack thinks it's a lady.
Fuck. Yeah, LTTV. Yeah, LTTV, Blunt Talk with LT, back at it with another video. All right, okay, so We got some fabricated tales from News Now Lisa, aka your mom audits. We got some fabricated tales, some bullshit ass updates from her, but luckily we have some real updates as it relates to the Passport Bro Rico, the criminal organization that they are being looked at and framed as by the Brazil officials. We're gonna get into that because we have some damning updates, chat. Let's get into the absolute fuck shit. Because she claims these are updates. I don't believe any of this. We can't actually source it. There's no reference to them. The updates that I'm going to let y'all know today, I'm going to leave a link in the chat to these updates so you can verify them yourselves. I will show y'all the website where we're getting these from the Brazilian website. It is bad. Now, Austin Holloman is a complete idiot. We've tried to tell this guy many times. Many times we tried to tell him. He didn't want to listen. All right, man. There's a lot here, chat. I'm going to update you all on Austin, Floyd, Rello, Passport Bro Rico, everything. Let's get into it.
It's hard to tell.
I forgot Skyler. Forgot about him too. There's updates with that motherfucker too. It's some absolute filthy work with Skyler. I don't think y'all ready for this news, man.
Tell by their voice. But the U.S. consulate lady that called said that Floyd was put on a type of preventative arrest. It was called, he's put on a preventative arrest. Hey, Google, what is a preventative arrest in Brazil?
As it stands right now, there's no evidence of this, but the evidence of it is he's actually being held on a preventative arrest. So as it relates to the definition of preventative arrest, that's what we're seeing him held to right now. So, but there's no report and there's nothing that I can source this to.
In Brazil, a preventative arrest, prisão preventiva, is a form of pretrial detention intended to keep a suspect in custody while their case is pending. Unlike a sentence, it is a precautionary measure that can be ordered at any stage of the investigation or criminal process. Legal requirements. Under Article 312 of the Brazilian Code of Criminal Procedure, a judge may only order this arrest if there is proof of a crime and strong evidence of authorship, plus one of the following. Guarantee of public order, to prevent the suspect from committing more crimes. Economic order, to prevent financial or tax-related crimes. Convenience of instruction, to stop the suspect from destroying evidence or intimidating witnesses. Ensuring application of law, to prevent the suspect from fleeing the country. Key characteristics, no fixed deadline. Unlike temporary arrest, prisão temporária, which usually lasts 5 to 30 days, preventative arrest has no set expiration date. 90-day review. By law, the judge must review the necessity of the detention every 90 days to ensure the reasons for holding the suspect still exist. Eligibility. It generally only applies to intentional crimes punishable by more than 4 years of imprisonment, or cases involving domestic violence and repeat offenders. Would you like me to explain the difference between this and temporary arrest in more detail?
Okay, so as it stands right now, this is consistent with reality, with the reality that we're seeing as it pertains to Floyd. He seems like he's on a preventative arrest. But then she goes down another rabbit hole that contradicts everything that she says. Now, this lady, Lisa Toe, or not Toe, the hell? What's her name? Lisa Soa, News Now Lisa, one of the auditors that Floyd was friends with, Jack's sister. She said she spoke to the consulate themselves, so she has some sort of insider information as it relates to the preventative arrest, which seems consistent with reality. But let's get into the tall tales and the fabrications that she likes to provide after.
Not right now, thank you. So, was the preventative arrest to keep law and order? Was a preventative arrest to extort him for money? Money is what I keep hearing from Brazil. Money. It's your girl, your mom audits USA, with more facts about Floyd Wallace Jr.'s arrest. Floyd Wallace Jr.'s arrest in São Paulo, Brazil. We have found out that this investigation started in Rio de Janeiro. Thank you and have a blessed day. Don't forget to go to the GoFundMe. I'm trying to get my passport.
Nope.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Who was on crack?
To get overseas, to get to Floyd. At the end of the day, Floyd is still a human being and an American. And don't forget my baby daddy. Bye-bye. Have a blessed day. Talk to you later. It's your girl. I'm out at 3:31. Microphone check 1 2 1 2.
Now, if you're wondering what she did with that video, she deleted it. This one also deleted. Let's get into it.
Hey, what up, guys? It's your girl, News Now Lisa. With official Floyd Wallace update. An official Floyd Wallace update. Yes. You want to say this, you want to say that, but nobody knows nothing. But me and my brother, Jack. Yeah.
We have official reports from Brazilian news outlets with the Brazilian officials from 2 different crime investigation outlets that we're about to get into. We have the legit updates. This is some horseshit, but let's get into it anyway.
That's my brother, Jack. I don't know if anybody's in here or not, but I hear rumor on the street or on the boob tube streets, that I started a GoFundMe for Floyd. It's not for Floyd. It's actually for me to go over and check on him.
We know. We broke it down. If you listened and had any type of comprehension skills, you would understand that that's what we already said. We said it's for your dusty ass. You said anything after the $5,000 that you raise will potentially go to Floyd in his legal case, but the $5,000 is for you. For your travels, for your stay, for your luxury hotel, for your trip and your vacation in Brazil. Because what are you gonna do for Floyd? Gonna show up and give him a high five through the glass? Fuck, we doing out here?
No, my name is not Stella, and it ain't even that type of party. Floyd and I have been friends for a very, very long time, and I'm looking out for the kid. And if you guys don't like it, that's just tough shit.
Yep, we know this. We absolutely know this, Kobe Stano Temple, and we're about to get into that and the reason why. And I said this in the beginning. Austin Holloman's a goddamn idiot. He doesn't want to listen to folks.
I'm getting rich.
Shout out to Kobe Thanos Temple with the $5 super chat. You said LTTV, and that's was that one of these motherfuckers? Austin and KG got banned from Airbnb according to videos they made on YouTube and Kick. Then the dummy Austin Holloman got his girlfriend's Airbnb banned too. Yep, we're about to get into that. We're going to break down exactly why it got banned and why Austin Holloman needs to watch this video and listen up, because this motherfucker's been on notice. There's a reason why your dumbass name and your face is in the thumbnail with under review, bruh. There's a reason why it's under review, because you don't want to listen and you're under review. Trying to tell this motherfucker they looking at you, bruh. They looking at you.
You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
Shout out to Kobe Thanos Tembo with the $5 super chat. Let's get back into it.
Everybody wants to talk about it, but nobody's donating. Where's all his supporters now? Because listen, guys, here's the truth. Floyd hasn't been charged with anything, so stop lying. Nobody knows nothing. The only person that knows right now is me, my brother Jack, and my brother Jack shared some of this information with somebody else, and I'm pretty sure it's going to get out onto YouTube, and before it does, I want to set the record straight. Are you listening?
Floyd is on what we call a preventive type of arrest, which means he's being kept away from society so the police can carry out an investigation. And
I'm going to leave it at that. You hear that? You hear that? He's been prevented from society getting at him while they conduct the arrest. Floyd is CIA, you bunch of dummies.
There's a reason why you deleted the video, ma'am. What type of disgusting leap was that?
Nasty bitch.
You heard preventative arrest, and then she's like, he's CIA, you dummies. Why? Because he's going to snitch? You heard Rello talking about, oh, Floyd shouldn't snitch. If you just take the charges, he's doing it X, Y, and Z. He did his little media run, and then he completely did a 180, singing a completely different tune. He did a live stream on it. He deleted the video, but obviously we got it. Again! So we're going to react to all of that. This is going to be a long stream, sir. A long stream. Understand that all the evidence is going to be out there. You didn't get away with it.
Personally, I feel like that brother needed help.
You a bunch of dummies, Austin Holloman. Y'all want to sit there and talk shit? You better know who you're fucking with. You better know who you're fucking with. Floyd is straight up CIA put in to take all you boys down.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. This is filthy work, man.
And guess what, guys? You're going down if you don't donate to my fund. I promise. With Floyd is straight up CIA put in to take all you boys down. And guess what, guys? You're going down if you don't donate to my fund.
Now she's getting desperate. She's getting desperate. What would your fund be for? To go see Floyd, who's locked up in Brazil, but he's CIA. You bunch of you bunch of idiots, you bunch of dummies, whatever the fuck she said. It's like, make it make sense, ma'am. It's not computing. He's CIA. He's set there to bring everybody down, but donate to your fund to go see him in Brazil because he's locked up on child exploitation, rape, and all sorts of other filthy work. Ma'am, stop it. You sound like a fucking meth head.
I promise. Have a good day. Have a good day. Floyd is actually in protective custody. What do you think? Just some dusty ass ins show up? Hey, Fred in Austin. This goes to Fred in Austin, okay? So, Fred in Austin, you want to sit there, you think just a regular American dusty boy shows up in Brazil with no clothes and nowheres to stay for fun? And donate to the passport fund. I made a GoFundMe. I'm trying to get a passport. I'm trying to go overseas to help my boy out. Just kidding. He's not at CIA. Your mom is.
Now, you wonder why she... Because honestly...
What the hell was that?
Before we get into the back and forth between Carter 4 and Rello and Rello's apology and all the Rello shit, before we get into that, we have to get into what Austin Holloman's dealing with, because this is some filthy work, man. Absolute filthy work.
I got some food at home, but I want to eat again. So I'm staying in a hotel, man, because I got banned on Airbnb. Would you believe they said I was part of a criminal organization, and they banned me when that whole Floyd thing happened. So I had to literally, that's part of the reason why I hired a lawyer.
Part of a criminal organization.
Nigga, you gotta go.
The fuck is wrong with you?
I was part of a criminal organization, and they banned me when that whole Floyd thing happened. So I had.
Now, sir, what were we trying to tell you? What were we trying to tell y'all for the longest? Passport Bros, everyone affiliated with that, everybody that used that name, that moniker to ascend to a level that you have a level of visibility, you have supporters sending you money, and then you want to denounce the name Passport Bro and act like you're not a part of what the hell's going on and what's affiliated with the name and the title. Everybody that gained their clout off of it. Floyd was called Mr. Passport Bro at first. And folks are like, why are you putting Passport Bro in the title? He's not that. I'm like, nigga.
LT checked him. LT said,
If y'all don't shut the fuck up, stop gaslighting folk, because he didn't want to listen. He didn't want to listen. Now, what do you see on the screen, chat? Because I can't see anything right now. Hold up. Okay, here we go. What is Passport Bros? The group that the tourists arrested in Sao Paulo was a part of. This group is made up of people who use their economic power to exploit social vulnerabilities in countries in Latin America and Southeast Asia. Now, this is a Brazilian website. Here's the link right here. Y'all can see it. I'll put it in the chat following. I have to use the translate to translate this from Portuguese to English. Now, police investigation indicates that Floyd Wallace Jr., an American man under investigation for crimes of sexual exploitation, child sexual exploitation at that, and sex tourism. Passport Bros, right here. Part of a group called Passport Bros. They are looking at y'all like y'all are sex tourists and a group of criminals that practice sex tourism all over the globe, take advantage of women, have them on camera against their will, have sexual acts produced on camera, sent to your donors, your financiers, that's what they call it in the article. And these are all crimes around the globe. We'll get into further detail once I pull up the right article, because apparently this isn't the right one. This is a secondary one. I realized it while I was reading it. I'm like, this is not the right one. I have another one on the screen. Oh no, this one's pretty damning. What the hell? This one has some of the, yeah, man. After executing the search and seize warrant on Monday, agents found the USB drive. The device contained a video of sexual abuse of a 6-year-old child produced by the man with consent of a woman, possibly the victim's mother. Now, we've heard that story already. Filthy work by Floyd. I think it's right. No, it's not right here. This is the 2 underage girls. We're going to get into that in a second. I'm going to bring up the article as it relates to the Passport Bros and the investigation going on and why Austin Holloman's being flagged. He's wondering why his Airbnb is bad. His account on Airbnb is banned. We're going to get into it in a second, chat. Hold up.
Literally, that's part of the reason why I hired a lawyer. And so I'm trying to reach back out to them now, and they just doing that same support bullshit where they're like, oh, you know, submit an appeal, do this, that, and that. So I might have to like publicly attract their attention, or I'm gonna have the lawyer send them an email first, because they'll take that more serious. But yeah, and then I tried to use her Airbnb, and then they banned her too because I put my debit card on there. I'm like, these major companies have to start working on like having actual people review shit, because yeah, if I have a lawyer giving me legal documentation saying that what you're saying is bullshit, and then I still can't get in contact with anybody, it's like, come on now, like, but yeah.
Now he goes on to say it's bullshit. There's no reason, after citing that they said that he's a part of a criminal organization. He's doing mental gymnastics and refusing to accept the reality right in front of him. Airbnb banned you under the presumption that you are part of a criminal organization. Floyd is currently arrested in Brazil and held. They're conducting their investigation as it pertains to the Passport Bros, everybody linked to them. You are on the list. They're investigating you currently. Why do I keep pulling up the wrong one? No, I did have the right one. Was it this one? Okay, there we go. The suspect was identified as Floyd L. Wallace Jr. According to the investigation, he is a member of the Passport Bros movement made up of criminals. And this is the problem with the Passport Bro movement. There's too many criminals with long rap sheets that rose up on social media under the name of a Passport Bro. The J. Rellos of the world. The Floyds of the world. Floyd has charges in 13 different states. So, Passport Bro movement made up of criminals who use their economic power to exploit vulnerabilities in countries in Latin America and Southeast Asia. In social media posts, the man described himself as a sex tourist. He described himself as a sex tourist, saying he had over 300 bodies. I think that was Fresh that said 300. I think Floyd claimed 500. Floyd can't claim 500 bodies. There's a video of it too.
Yeah, so I was talking about in my last vlog.
Hold up, chat.
That I was banned on Airbnb. and another content creator I know got banned. And I called them and they were like, you're part of a criminal, it says that you were part of a criminal organization. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What we've been reporting the entire time, what you refuse to address, what is publicly available, just type in Floyd Wallace Jr. Just Google it, sir, and you will see that you are a part of the investigation. Now, Fresh said 1,000 bodies. I can't keep up with these motherfuckers and their damn tall tales and their fabrications. Yes, Fresh said 1,000 bodies. Floyd actually said 300. I was right the first time. I don't know why I second guessed myself. That's what happened.
And so I was like, what evidence do you have of that? And so, of course, there's no fucking evidence. They just say, oh, yeah, I just, what did they say? Yeah.
Did you forget that you were banned from Brazil? Are you fucking serious? You were banned from Brazil under investigation.
You know, that's just what the system says. I'm like, yeah, but so y'all can accuse somebody of being a criminal without any legal documentation? Like there's no leak. And what I think it is it's a legal, I mean, not illegal, it's an algorithm, right?
It's an algorithm? Now you think that Airbnb is gonna ban people, their whole account, and anybody affiliated with their name specifically in their credit card, debit card, whatever you used, because it's an algorithm, sir?
When does crack, now, so the cocaine's happening, when does that crack come into play?
Isn't it more likely that the Brazilian officials are actually investigating you as a sex tourist? Investigating the entire Passport Bros movement? Or Floyd is potentially telling on all y'all? You spent months with Floyd. Months. Traveling the globe. Country to country.
So it's an algorithm because the other guy that was banned.
Mind you, they gave him the reason. They said he's part of a criminal organization. And then when you pull up the reports in the Brazil media, the Brazil officials are investigating the Passport Bros as a criminal organization. What type of mental gymnastics do you have to practice to be like, you know what? The algorithm, they just fucked up randomly. Like, come on, man.
Doesn't even know me like that. But it was banned at the same time. And this is all around the same time of that Floyd shit, right? And the thing is, oh, let me ban this guy. There's too many negative comments.
Yo, let's get these likes up, chat. Everybody was spamming in his comment section, where's the Floydstein files? Where's the Floydstein files? I think that was a bot, but damn, man. Getting cooked over there.
No, so this actually so since Mr. Smartass thinks he knows everything, this banning from Airbnb happened the day before Floyd was arrested.
Now, the most damning part of this entire investigation, let me pull this up right here, because this is what will put everything into perspective and make people realize that this is not a joke. They ain't playing no games with you fuck niggas. Which article is it a part of? Hold up, chat. I have like 7,000 things on the screen right now because we're reacting to a bunch of passport, but we're reacting to a bunch of things. I got to keep everything in order right now. Hold up, chat. This is the big ball that's about, or the big bomb that's about to drop. Why the fuck they say ball, nigga? Pause.
Come on, man.
Stick together.
Oh.
Stick together. Pause.
Shit. Hold up. Where is it at? Oh, man. Okay, let me play this, and then I'll find it in a second, chat. Hold up.
So that's what made
I'm on
it
the big
strange,
screen.
because after he...
Okay, hold up, man. I'm all over the place today.
Stay off the weed.
Fuck. Nigga. There we go. Where is this motherfucker? All right. Damn.
He was banned. Somebody else I know was banned. And then I called, and that was when I found out that Floyd went to jail. And I'm like, I wonder if that has something. I wonder, is that what they were referring to? But of course, they haven't said shit. So no, it has nothing to do with deleting the damn videos. This shit happened before the world found out Floyd went to jail. Now.
Okay, so you guys got to put everything into perspective. Austin needs to put it into perspective as well. The Uber driver reported everything to the police about the underage girls from December 8th. The police were investigating Floyd, watching Floyd, keeping an eye on Floyd, surveilling Floyd and his movements and how he maneuvered via Uber and what type of contact he made with these underage girls. The police investigated and found enough evidence because the Child Investigation Unit... Fuck, I have too many fucking things on my screen. I don't want to lose this one right here. Okay, here we go. The arrest took place following an operation done by the Passport. It's an operation called Passport No by the Child and Adolescent Victim Division of Rio de Janeiro Civil Police. So they conducted a unit after December 8th when the Uber driver contacted them, talking about there was a trip of 2 underage girls, minors, that were in contact with Floyd, talking about they needed to communicate with him using the translator app. So that was already a red flag. Now, this is where it gets fucked up. Hold up, Chad. Hold up. I'm gonna probably make this a clip so it's neater and there's not all these pauses, but goddamn, this right here. Why does this keep fucking? What the hell? Okay, let me play this.
The next thing was I was like, okay, you know what, Z, let me use your Airbnb account. I put my debit card on there. They immediately banned hers too. So that's when I knew I was like, okay, this is a algorithm thing.
It's not an algorithm thing at all. Why would because her card get banned, you knew it was an algorithm thing when you put your debit card on her account? So they knew it was you. They knew that you were trying to circumvent the banning. You're trying to get around it, so you used her account. So they clearly banned her account too, because anyone affiliated with this sex tourism, country to country Airbnb with random women that you're exploiting via videos, they're not with it. So they're completely shutting that down. But okay, this is the biggest struggle of my life. Biggest struggle. Come on, motherfucker. These goddamn browsers. Yo, what the hell? Why does it keep resetting? What? Jesus Christ.
Like, this is an algorithm thing.
What the fuck?
Because for it to immediately ban, that doesn't mean that there was some sort of, call in or nothing like.
Okay, so on the 15th, the police tried to investigate and arrest Floyd. So from a week prior. Why does this do this? Is this site retarded? Like, what the fuck is going on? Okay, so the police went in to search the suspect at an address in Bella Vista, also at the center of Sao Paulo capital. However, the foreigner was not found at the location. He was using tactics to get away from the police. He knew that they were investigating him. The authorities contacted a property rental platform and were informed at the suspect's new whereabouts in Liberdade. When he noticed the approaching police officers, Floyd Wallace Jr. tried to lock the property and aggressively resist arrest. The police used pepper spray to subdue the arrest the man. It's listed right here. He tried to dip. He tried to lock the property. He tried to aggressively resist. If y'all seen the Floydstein Files Part 5, we're going to get into the extended version of Rello's comments because Rello was talking about he did that shit. Rello's like, that's a guilty man. The smirk, the smile, everything. The fact that he tried to evade them the first time by moving premises, switching it up, getting to a different Airbnb. The authorities contacted the rental company to find out where this motherfucker's moving because he's moving slimy. He appears like a complete idiot and a buffoon to the folks he's trying to finesse for money. But as it pertains to these crimes, there's a reason why Floyd knows the law so well. There's only two people aware in the streets, and that's the criminals and the police. Everybody else is just doing their thing, just aloof. I always questioned why he was an auditor, why he needed to know all the laws and everything, always know the age of consent in every country he went, like it would be, it would change any of the circumstances for him. Like, nigga, you 30, deal with grown women. The age of consent is not going to help you, you know, get around and try to fuck younger, like children pretty much. It's not going to happen. Nasty.
Like that. That just means it was, yeah. So I told you guys I hired a lawyer to go do a full federal search.
Oh shit, I'm not even seeing the super chats.
I'm getting rich.
Shout out to Big Rolex TV with the $5 super chat. Big Rolex TV says, why are these fools still talking? Damn, they just making the investigation a cakewalk. Yep. He has all sorts of evidence still on his channel, still on his page, and he continues to talk. Skyler, the absolute idiot. We're going to get into his situation in a second. He put the flashlight on himself. Why would any rational human being put themselves and start rumors as to why you would run and flee a country when there's an investigation for child exploitation and rape? Why would you put yourself in that mix and talk about, oh, I was just doing it for the clout? Are you serious? You want clout in relation to those type of... It's like, bro, stop the goddamn cap. These guys are doing all sorts of mental gymnastics to try to avoid accountability and the fact that they may be under investigation by the authorities in Brazil. And then he's trying to do the whole flip. He's trying to do the whole, oh, but look at these women making videos. They're sex tourists. It's a problem. And we're going to get into Skylar because Skylar's, it's pathetic, man. First of all.
Stick together.
Mm-hmm.
Pause.
We ain't getting into nobody. The hell? Shout out to Kobe Thanos Temple with the $5 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Now, Kobe Thanos Tembo says, months ago, I told Austin, Rello, and KG, you don't get to dictate what happens in Kenya, and think you'll get away with it. I will not let it slip. Now, these guys don't understand that what they're doing as passport bros, the game is not meant to be sold or told as a passport bro. That's what they don't get. What they're doing, their sex tourism, their devious activities, they think it's so light. They try to make these manospheric arguments, these men to woman comparisons, and act like we are the same. They forget that men and women are not the same. There's double standards. They talk about double standards when it comes to women, running up a body count, being a whore, being looked at as not a long-term viable candidate for a relationship. And it doesn't affect men in the same way. Men will take those double standards all day, every day, but when it affects them negatively, these bitch-ass niggas want to sit up on air and cry and talk about, oh, women could go sex tourism. Like, women, yeah, they're women. They can go across seas and get their cheeks clapped. What are we talking about? The fuck are we talking? All right, man.
On my name to see if anywhere in the world I was under investigation.
Talking about they're taking advantage of these impoverished men by throwing them cheeks. It's like, bro, stop it, man. You guys, y'all are just pathetic.
Which we know. And of course she says there's nothing to find. But then she's like, you need to do something about these people that are trying to say you are a part of it. I was like, yeah, that was why I got her to do the thing. So that way I could have a solid case. And I have now.
Now, if you look at the chat, where are the Floydstein files? Z is a cover. If you know, you know. Where are the Floydstein styles? Sped education. Z is a cover. If you know, you know. Feds is watching. Block these accounts. Bro is so boring. After watching Speed, this is boring as fuck. This motherfucker tried to take shots at Speed and acting like, why would I do the collaboration with Speed? You mean the nigga that has 47 million subscribers, the biggest streamer out there in America? Not even in America. Globally right now? Well, I don't even know globally. I don't know what these niggas' numbers are touching in China and shit. But, apparently the biggest streamer we know. Why would you want to do a collab with him? He's doing an Africa tour. Everybody that made a video reacting to Speed's Africa tour is talking about, oh, Speed is destroying African propaganda or American propaganda on Africa. Talking about Speed is showing Africa in a different light. These are lovely videos, great engagements, interactions, side quests with randoms. My nigga, who the hell would not do a collab with Speed? He's doing this weird ego play mental gymnastics as it pertains to his woman. Trying to act like, trying to downplay it. Oh, because he can't do a collab with Speed. Speed don't know who the fuck he is, would not do a collab with him. He's trying to downplay and hate on Speed, talking about he's just some dumb idiot. I'm like, bro, relax, man. Fuck we doing out here?
Legal documentation from law enforcement agencies saying that my name is clear. And now it's confirmed that you guys are doing part of it. I was like, yeah, that was why I got her to do the thing. So that way I could have a solid case. And I have now legal documentation from law enforcement agencies saying that my name is clear. And now it's confirmed that you guys are doing defamation of character because you're saying that I'm committing serious crimes when I'm not. Christopher, this is off topic, man. That's not what we're talking about.
Now, nobody said that you committed any crimes. We're saying that you're under investigation and it shows. Airbnb confirmed by banning your account, saying that you are allegedly part of a criminal organization, which corresponds to everything that we're reading in Brazilian news and the officials that are conducting their investigation as it pertains to the passport bros. So all this mental gymnastics and saying people are putting allegations on you, maybe you should pay attention. Maybe you should pay attention.
So I'm having her, she told me I'm waiting on something. And she told me that she is going to, no, it's not that easy. You can't just make another Airbnb account. And that's why I told the story of Z. I tried to use Z's Airbnb account. And as soon as I put my debit card information in there, they ban her account. And so some people might say, hey, use somebody else's Airbnb account and then just tell them that the real guest is Austin Holloman. That's a reason to really get you banned. Like, because then that is a legitimate reason for them to ban you. This shit that they're doing right now is bullshit. But
mental gymnastics, sir. Airbnb. These people are taking their private properties and making them rental properties for random folks. So if you are cited in Brazil as a part of a criminal investigation for the criminal organization of the Passport Bros, they're going to be reluctant to be like, you know what, we're just going to let you just rent any old place for any, like, people don't want you in the house, bro. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, so I'm going to have my lawyer send Airbnb a demand letter because it's like, but that's the problem with these major corporations, right? YouTube, Facebook, Bumble, Tinder, Airbnb, like these major corporations, they ban you off of their platform and they never really give you. I just got your email, Sean. They ban you off their platform and they don't give you a reason. Like if you get banned off of YouTube, the only way YouTubers have really been able to successfully get their accounts back is to...
Once again, the mental gymnastics. They didn't give you a reason. The reason was cited that you were allegedly part of a criminal organization. I don't even know if they put the allegedly. But that's what the reason was, and that's what you said the reason was. So why do you keep saying there was no reason? He refuses to accept the truth. Y'all get the likes up, chat. Let's get these likes up.
Literally go on Twitter and tell all their subscribers to basically harass the shit out of their account. So that is
where are the Floydstein files?
How
where
things
are
work.
The Floydstein files.
Like they operate in a way
broken grifting.
Like they operate like a dictatorship, but their
files?
business is based out of a democracy. So you have to go to extensive links if you actually need their business. You have to go to extensive links to get your fucking account back. And people might say, well, just use something else. Well, here's the thing. Airbnb has a monopoly on the best places to stay. Like if you guys travel around the world, sometimes booking.com is better, but that's just in Europe and maybe North America and Europe and North America.
We'll go to Europe and North America then, nigga, because you ain't gonna be able to rent using Airbnb.
But Airbnb is like dominant worldwide. I mean, that's why you know, it used to be, hey, what hotel are you staying at when you travel somewhere? Then now people just by default say, hey, where's your Airbnb? You know, that's how we think now. Because Airbnb has gotten that big.
I'm getting rich.
Shout out to
Let's go, Joe. No cash.
You'll get your stuff, no problem.
Me cash.
I got you. Chill.
Me cash.
Did that play automatically? That shit started before I hit the button. Shout out to Lee with the $2 super chat. Lee says, get the likes up, and of course.
Me cash. Yeah. Dos horas y cash. Let's go.
So, but anyway, I'm thinking I'm gonna host another webinar this week.
Oh, God.
I've been asking you guys, what do you guys want to see? Some people still say they want to make money online. Put a 1 in the chat if that's another topic. If you guys want me to run that topic back again about making money online or going further into depth on a specific topic.
So you're gonna teach folks how to make money online and then come on your YouTube channel and beg folks to donate to you, but you're the person that knows how to make money online? Are you gonna tell folks to get online and beg? Like, what do we... It is what it is, man.
And I'm just trying to figure out, so y'all went, so today the live stream is getting botted with viewers and is getting botted with repeat. And here's the thing, I went in the back thing and I turned on the basic, subscriber only. Only subscribers can leave comments. Obviously that didn't work. I don't know what's up with, YouTube does not have a good way of preventing.
I'm getting rich.
Shout out to Big Rolex TV with the $5 super chat. Can we get to the, who is it, Skididdy? Can we get to the Skididdy's files? Skylar, the dude is talking too much, or this dude's talking too much? This should be done in like a minute or so.
These kind of issues.
There we go.
So here's a question that I want to address. He says, you're next. Why you're running? You're next. Why you running? So,
okay.
Here we go. So you got to ask the question, Anthony. Okay. Who started the rumor that I was running? That's the question you need to ask. Okay. I have the answer for you. The answer is, I did.
Nasty bitch. Now let me get this straight, Skylar. There's an investigation going on in Brazil. It relates to child exploitation, child sexual exploitation, and rape of minors. Everybody affiliated with this Passport Bro movement in that area is also under investigation for sex tourism. You take the time to flee Brazil, leaving your PS5 and a lot of your belongings, and say, yeah, you put out the rumor that you're fleeing? Why? Why?
I started the rumor to tell everybody I was running. Because I know how ninjas would respond. Ninjas would respond and create videos about me and say, you're running in Brazil, you running away. Even though
Okay, so you start the rumor that you're running from Brazil to get a reaction from niggas because you know they will react this way. You get the reaction that you want, but then you actually run from Brazil and now you're back in America.
bought my plane ticket to the United States in October.
You bought your plane ticket to United States in October, but you conveniently leave the day after Floyd is arrested, leaving your belongings. You left your belongings. Your PS5 is collecting dust.
Again!
Mm-hmm. So it's convenient to troll niggas and say, yeah, I'm running. And then you have a bunch of people make...
Now, not only did you leave your belongings, sir, you paid for that apartment up till November 2026. So you were invested in that crib. Also, as soon as this investigation happens, you conveniently leave, but you had the ticket booked from October. I don't know, man. You don't find that suspicious, sir? You don't find that suspicious?
You don't find that suspicious?
Videos and say, Scholar ran. And then I get more traffic to my channel, and then I get more signups on Phantasm, which is my Patreon.
You're not getting more traffic to your channel and more signups for whoremongering and sex tourism when the headlines is related to Passport Bros under review for criminal organization for these heinous acts. Well, how is that going to get people to sign up to your bullshit so they can get arrested too? The fuck are we doing out here?
Like website. So we got over 80 signups in one day.
Yo, are these Nick?
Hasm, which is my Patreon like website. So we got over 80 signups in one day.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
That's $22 a month.
It's a total fabrication.
Come on, bro. It's called Trolling 101.
It's called Trolling 101. It's called Running Pockets 101.
Stop the cap.
You at your mama's crib.
So
the fuck we talking about?
So that's why I say Giano and all these other guys continue to make videos about how I ran. Please. Okay? I told you already, my assistant sent me a message. She sent me a message. She's like, Skylar, what's going on with Phantasm? Why is there a spike in paid subscribers on Phantasm? What's going on over there? I said, I'm trolling on the YouTube. We're doing a end of the year pocket run.
Stop the cap.
Like, what are we talking about?
Think about it, guys.
Now, the man has "The World Is Yours" BMT on his shirt. That's Black Man Travels. That is the man that is the head of the Passport Bros with the Passport Bro app and all of that.
Hell no. Trash ass nigga.
These niggas, they just need to just disappear, stop promoting themselves in relation to this investigation because it ain't going to go the way they think it's going to go, man. Shout out to Big Rolex TV with the $5 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
You say Skitty is guilty as fuck. Call SVU. Shout out to Big Rolex TV with the $5.
What does Kanye do every time he's about to drop a new shoe, a new album, some clothing? What does Kanye do? He's the master at what we're talking about. He will troll. He would talk about black people, slavery was a choice. He's the new skinhead. Hitler this, da. Within 48 hours, he's dropping a new shoe, a new website with his clothes, a new album with Ty Dolla, something. It's trolling, which is the best way to market something. It's attention grabbing. This is America, folks. It's capitalism. Come on, man.
No, it's self-snitching, like this nigga said in the chat. Shout out to you.
Come on, man.
I sat down with Rashawn and I said, hey, Rashawn, how can I play this? I had other ideas and Rashawn was like, no, don't do that. That's too much. Then I said, okay, well, how about I do this? And he's like, yeah, that's a good idea. Do that. And I did it and it worked. So shout out to Rashawn.
Hey, man, you got to just study the game.
Yeah, because I'm like, yo, we have to capitalize on this because everybody is talking about this situation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's talking about this situation. And I know I'm already in the United States. So if I come out and I start making videos again, people are like, well, you're not in Brazil no more. Did you run? And I'm like, well, you know what? I want to lean this instead of running away from the.
When he said he already knows he's in the United States, what does that imply? What is the greatness of already knowing that you're in the United States, which means you're already out of the line of fire. You already escaped Brazil. So now you can just milk this and speak about this while you're being investigated by Brazil authorities.
Fire. Let's run towards the fire. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's something that Warren Buffett would say. He said, hey, when everybody's panicking in the stock market, run towards the stock market and start investing instead of pulling your money out and running away. I could have made a reaction.
That was an atrocious analogy. An atrocious analogy. Buying the dip, buying when it's low, opposed to running towards the fire when you're under a criminal investigation for charges in Brazil. What type of... Yo, if you don't get these niggas the fuck out of here.
Video to what's happening with that guy. I could have made a reaction video just like everybody else. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, that's boring. Let's start a fire. Let's, you know what I'm saying? And let's rock and let's go that way. So,
because to be fair, everybody's reaction video was damn near the same video over and over.
Same video.
I didn't know he was like that. He was a little weird. We all knew it. Blah, blah, blah. Nigga, everybody's saying the same thing. But what did you do? You went and you took a totally different spin on what was hot.
Who are these niggas?
You know what I'm saying?
You know, it was just an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? To get more eyes and ears.
No, it was an opportunity to further implicate yourself and put the damn flashlight on yourself, looking guilty as hell. That's what that was.
On you know, the channel and all this type of stuff. You know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. It's very, and then also at the same time, you can also watch and see who creates videos and who's talking ish about you. So it's a good shakeup. It's a good, hey, we're gonna cut the grass low to see who's rocking with you and who really was waiting for you to fail to create videos about you.
Now, everybody in the Passport Bro space is trying to separate from everybody else in the Passport Bro space who looks guilty or is associated to these heinous crimes. Now, we're talking about child sexual exploitation, child rape of a minor, rape of several minors. We're talking about that. We're talking about investigations pertaining to folks that are practicing these heinous acts. So if someone's breaking news of you fleeing Brazil looking guilty as shit, why would you want rock with you? That is the one thing where folks are like, fuck out of here. Doesn't matter how deep someone rocks with you when you're potentially doing things like that to children, especially as a public figure with their own audience and their own credibility and their own reputation to uphold, they ain't trying to stand next to you. That's why we seen Carter 4 separating from Rello, calling him an old bisexual ass nigga.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is gay.
Folks are separating. We're about to get into that as well.
Mm-hmm. See the snakes in the grass.
So now we can see them.
Mm-hmm. No, that was smart too. I didn't even think about the after effects of it. How people were gonna kick you while you down, so to speak, because they believe you down.
Exactly, bro. They're gonna look and say, "Oh yeah, Skylar ran. Let's make videos about him. Let's do it. Yeah. Let's jump on it. Let's jump on it." Instead of sending a personal message, asking what's going on, like shout out to.
He said, "You got to respect. This has to be mentally pressing for the guy." I mean, it's not that bad. It's just like annoying because it's like, the stuff that I do. Bobby and I were talking about this earlier. The stuff that I do, the amount of negative feedback that this channel gets is like fucking insane. So again, that's why we start the geopolitical videos, because people that are on that channel, they want to watch, they go watch. It seems that there's a bunch of incels on this channel that leave comments. And yeah.
Bro, why do you have a bunch of incels? Oh, I realized I'm positioned in the wrong spot. Pause. Why do you have incels on your channel? Why do you have an influx of incels on your channel? Is it because of the content that you created? The women hating, the American women hating, the black women hating content that you created? Of course you're going to attract incels. Folks that hate women for a living. The fuck?
Now, another thing. People ask me, am I going to collaborate with iShowSpeed? My girl was asking me that. She said people at her job were asking her that.
You hear that? His girl was asking her that. People at her job were asking her that. So they're because they're in Namibia. They're under the impression that Austin Holloman, 150,000 subscribers, American, he can do something with iShowSpeed. He can actually collab with iShowSpeed. He can reach out to him and they can do a collab. They're under the impression that he has that level of clout, visibility, and collabability, if that's a word.
I'm going to collaborate with iShowSpeed. And the only question that I really have, is what are we going to collaborate about? And if you guys are in my group chat, you heard me talk about this.
If you can't find anything to collaborate with the biggest streamer on YouTube with, bro, you're done. You collaborated with Floyd, the person who's in prison right now for touching children. What are you going to collaborate about? You found something in common with that motherfucker, but iShowSpeed is in question. You're trying to flip the table, nigga. You're the interviewer coming to the job trying to flip the table on the boss, nigga. Like, no, you don't got that stat. He ain't doing nothing with you, nigga. The fuck are we talking about? But you're trying to make it seem like, oh, that's your ploy to get away from it, because you're gonna have to. It's an ego thing. It's an ego thing. He has to explain to his woman why I'm not doing a collab with Speed, because Speed don't want to do a collab with you, nigga. That's why. And you can't stomach that. Pause. It's filthy work, man.
Like, my content is basically, intentional, right? I have and see, this is the type of advice that non-YouTubers give. This is why you should listen to YouTubers. But so the thing is, number one, I've seen videos of Speed in South Africa, disrespectful as fuck to the other content creators that were just asking him questions.
Speed, disrespectful as fuck. You've seen videos. This is why I do reactions. I'm not going to make flagrant claims and be like, well, I've seen this and they've just done this to try to throw salt on the motherfucker's name. I show you what they've done and I speak on what they've done. So you're going to need evidence, sir, and you're going to need you're going to have to play it in an extended version, so you're not going to clip something out of context.
Right. And then I've seen like I don't really take him serious for obvious reasons.
For obvious reasons. You don't take the biggest streamer with 47 million subscribers who does 95,000 live viewers, not the box that you got, not that bullshit box that you got to make it look like you're that level. Real viewers.
You can't. Like, I mean, how are you going to justify? Because, like, the thing is, if I had to collaborate with Speed, let's just say, right? Because people are recommending that, which I don't have any interest. Like, what are we going to collaborate on? Like a hot dog eating contest? A hot dog eating contest or...
Bro, why did you go to a hot dog eating contest? A hot dog eating contest? Who can stuff the most glizzies in their mouth, bro?
Wallahi al-azim, you are gay. Don't say this to me. Wallahi, you are gay.
Running down the street with cheetahs and like that's not shit that's like helpful for my brand. Like my shit is, hey.
So what's helpful for your brand? Going from country to country with Floyd?
I want to show people that there's a better life outside of the United States, and I can help you, inform you to make money online. Right? And so I Show Speed has mastered doing what they call the purple cow thing, right? Stuff that you've never seen. That's what goes viral. Like, I mean, how many people have you seen race a cheetah? That's something that's going to go viral because most people don't race cheetahs. So that's going to go viral. So even if I was like, okay, hey, let me, like, what am I gonna, like, what, you think I'm gonna be shoving hot dogs down my throat and trying to wrestle with bears and shit? I'm not doing that shit. I will, he says Speed fits the
So you will, you know what?
white narrative. I mean, yeah. Like, I told you guys, the people that the system props up, the fastest and the easiest are either doing clown shit or they're doing coon shit. So either you are doing the wildest shit.
The mental gymnastics. The lack of accountability for not being a great creative content creator. So it's because they're clowns and coons or they're the only people that make it big. You're the same person that said black people could never be at the top in tech on YouTube, ignoring everything that Marcus Brownlee has done and being the top black man in tech. You're the same person that acts like black men could not be at the top in science on YouTube. And then you got Neil deGrasse Tyson and Star Talk at the top. Niggas like him, pathetic, man.
And like just, making a fool out of yourself. Or you basically what they call bootlicking, like just kissing white folks' ass for everything.
Pathetic.
And so whenever when people were like, well, you should interview.
It's just like Check in Effect. Check in Effect wants to be a victim so bad right now. He's making videos about, the algorithm's hiding his channel. He's like, let me pull it up and show y'all. I'm going to type in X, Y, and Z, and then his videos keep popping up. He asked other people. I'm like, bro, we could find your videos. They're readily available. The video you're talking about being shadow banned in has like 200,000 views. People are seeing your videos. If one of your videos perform well, it's because the video's trash. It's a 2-pack of ass. People don't want to see it. It's not interesting. It's not entertaining. The retention is low. People don't want to be accountable for their lack of success on the platform. Devise a new strategy. Be more consistent. Figure it the fuck out.
I Show Speed. About what?
About what? Nigga, race him. Do something.
Hey, what are we going to talk about?
The fuck? What are you going to talk about? He was
I
Show Speed's doing an African tour. He was in Zimbabwe today. I clicked into his live stream, and he was doing a physical competition against the strongest woman in Africa. They pulled a car, they flipped some tires, he was ingratiating himself with the locals, he was taking pictures, he was eating local dishes. You're a traveler, right? The fuck are we doing out here?
I don't see that.
This would have been a great opportunity. He couldn't have got the collab. He's just making excuses for why he can't do the collab. So he's trying to posture with his ego out and acting like he has no interest in doing it and it's not beneficial because he doesn't want his woman to understand that he doesn't have the clout, the cachet, or the respectability to do the collab with Speed. This is all it is. Just a bunch of posturing. Pathetic, man.
But yeah, so like it'd be different if somebody said like, hey, Passport Heavy is in town, or Nomad Capitalist is in town. You know, those are people that are in a similar niche to mine. And if I went on their platforms and collaborated, we would have a valuable audience that cross-pollinates. Now, if I were to, like, you see all the trolls in the chat right now, you see that I'm fed up with trolls, not based off today's chat, just in general. If I collaborate with Speed, don't you think that the trolling would get worse? Because you got to think, if...
Bro, are you built for this shit or not? I heard this and I'm like...
Excuse me, bitch?
You are a public figure. The trolling, that's what you're concerned about? Instead of growing your audience, you don't have moderators. You don't know how to take out special keywords, so when people say release the word the Floyd theme files, it wouldn't even appear in your chat. This is just pathetic victim mentality. It's just the weakest pile of bullshit. Like, what are we doing out here, Austin? The fuck is going on? Shout out to Big Rolex TV with the $5 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Big Rolex TV says so he can't be with Speed, but he can be with Floyd and Bobby. Too lame. He's talking about cross-pollinate audience. Floyd was an auditor with no experience in the field. You brought him on board so you can use him for money, but you were traveling from country to country with Floyd. What did he have to offer your audience? Right now, he's offering your audience, or he's offering your channel the biggest demise, the biggest detriment to your channel, because he's in relation to you while being charged in Brazil for child sexual exploitation, rape of minors, and sexual tourism. Well, I don't think that's the official charge, the last one, but everything else stands. So, like, come on, man. What did Bobby have to offer your channel? Bobby was doing the same mongering you were doing. And then Bobby filmed a woman against her will, giving him fellatio, and then put it on Kick. Streamed it on Kick. More heinous acts from you Passport Bros. So what are we talking about, bro? And Bobby tried to point the finger at Rello. Yeah, Rello was dusting it up, assaulting women, doing dusty shit. We cook Rello too. But Bobby was trying to separate, fix, and heal his brand, maintain a reputation. And it's like, bro, you're doing almost the same things as Rello. It's pretty bad, man.
For somebody to sit there and watch a 4-hour stream of him yelling in people's face, slapping random motherfuckers. I seen a video of him slapping random motherfuckers walking down the street.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
You've seen a video of a multi-millionaire, the biggest streamer with 47 million subscribers, slapping random motherfuckers as he walks down the street. We're going to need a reaction, sir. We're going to need some evidence, some proof, because what the hell is this?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was telling Bobby that earlier, right? Like, because the thing is, Speed is also unpredictable. Like, you can't tell me what he's going to do. And
okay.
Hell no! Trash ass nigga.
What an idiot. Who is this Jonathan idiot? I'm new to the channel. You're new to the channel, but it's funny, LTTV hates the Passport Bros with the highest degree, as he was a former member. No, the fuck I wasn't, You're new to the channel. You're new here. Let's get this logic. You're new here, but you know for some reason I'm a former member of something that I was never a part of. Remember, B-Dub says it. I don't travel. I'm stuck here in Canada.
God damn.
but you're new to the channel and you're like, yo, these idiots try it, man. Thinking I'm not going to respond. It's just going to be in the chat. Like, fuck out of here, nigga. The fuck?
I'm getting rich.
What? Shout out to Kobe Thanos Tembo with the $5 super chat. You said Austin peaked at making dolphin sounds in middle school. The narcissism and megalomania is too much. Well, shout out to you with the $5 super chat, but dolphin sounds, what the fuck?
After me seeing videos of him slapping random motherfuckers and screaming at people, like that shit would piss me off. Like if somebody yell in my face, I'm gonna get pissed. And I'm just thinking, how productive would a collaboration like that be?
If somebody yells in your face, you're going to turn the other way, walk away, and complain about it as you get kicked out of Colombia. We've seen you do it.
I've seen him do it.
The last time somebody yelled in your face, you walked away, aggressively complained and talked about, oh, you would have done this to him in Texas. You would have backed out the blick and blah, blah, blah. You didn't use those words, but you said that in other words. I'm just paraphrasing. Like, come on, man. The fuck?
Yes, that guy would be exposure. But then again, like, I mean, I've already, like, I don't need to, I don't need to get exposure that damn bad. Like, I have an audience that listens to what I watches my videos. Some of these people think they know everything about my damn life.
Ego. That's all that is. He's posturing for his woman because he can't get the feature done or the collab done. So he's acting like, come on, man. Oh, I already have an established audience and they follow everything. Meanwhile, you're complaining about your channel with all the incels and the bots, and you started a new geopolitical channel where you use ChatGPT and any other type of AI you can get your hands on to make those videos. You're starting that channel because you want a more mature fan base. But your fan base is so great that you don't need speed. 47 million subscribers. Like, man, get out of here.
So I don't need to do that. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me use the bathroom really quick. Come right back.
Sex tourism is running rampant in Brazil. All right? I'm going to get vulnerable in this video, and we're just going to...
It's not according to me. He streamed it on Kick. It's in the Discord. You can go into the Discord and go to the NF or the NSFW tab and see what he was doing on Kick, streaming it. That's what Bobby did himself. He streamed it on Kick.
Talk about it, and I'm going to show you guys some examples because it's getting out of control. All right? But before I do that, as you guys already know, subscribe to Phantasm. We had a record-breaking sign up last month. I did a 3-hour Q&A as well, live stream. So
we don't care.
Let me tell you, we don't care.
Definitely check that out. Link is in the description box. Now we're going to get to this sex tourism, okay? Because a lot of people were like, Skylar, you're a sex tourist in Brazil. Well, I have some receipts here, and this is actually going to be a 2-part series, okay? We're going to play this video here. We got a couple videos, and you guys tell me what you think about this sex tourism running rampant. Let's play the video.
Hello, guys, update.
This is the most pathetic deflection I've ever seen in my life. So you got ran out of Brazil because of the investigation. You left your stuff. You have an apartment booked to November, but you were always planning this escape from Brazil. Crazy, right? You left your PS5 and all your possessions, but you were always planning to leave, huh? You left hastily. So you're pointing at a woman who's going to Brazil to potentially get her cheeks clapped, complaining about sex tourism because you are under investigation as a grown-ass man practicing sex tourism. And as it's listed in the Brazil report, and what they have a problem with, they're talking about you passport bros are using Where is it? Let me get the actual. Let me read verbatim so I can fucking quote this correctly. The group is made of criminals who use their economic power to exploit social vulnerabilities in countries in Latin America, Southeast Asia. In social media posts, they describe themselves as sex tourists. So you are comparing yourself to this woman, a woman. I'm sure he feels taken advantage of. The fuck are we doing out? Like, what are we doing out here?
Came back and we just spent half an hour on the beach going Google Translate back and forth. And he's a local from Rio, so he's going to show me his country, his city, and I'm so excited. It's Lua. Lua, guapo.
Now, to be honest, I'm not entertaining this bullshit for a second because Skylar's trying to deflect. This is the most pathetic deflection. He's now published two videos talking about women and sex tourism. Now it's always the women's fault, huh? This is what I'm talking about with these men. They're so pathetic. They want to talk about men and women are not the same. Talk about women don't want to accept double standards when it favors the man. But when a double standard favors the woman, these niggas want to be women all of a sudden.
Tell me what you think about the sex tourism in Brazil. Do you see the hypocrisy? Do you think this is crazy?
It's not hypocrisy. It's not a one-to-one, fool.
Should we alert the brigade and say, hey, you need to look into this woman because she's exploiting these poor Brazilian men from the favelas?
Seconds of him getting escorted out the back of this truck is gonna be the most haunting. Like, this is what I'm gonna have bookmarked in my brain about this situation, bro. I'm changing this is so, like...
You're changing everything, sir? You're changing everything?
Bad news, they gave you life. Sayonara.
What the hell are you guilty of, sir? This is shocking to his core. Listen to Rello.
I'm gonna have bookmarked in my brain about this situation, bro. I'm changing this is so, like, I've never felt like I've had any better excuse but to be a better man. You get what I'm saying, Tyler? Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, this hits me on a level where I'm like, you need to be such a great man to just even erase the fathoming.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Of even entertaining. You get what I'm saying? Like, because we go through life, we see so much bad things happening, but that ain't gonna never happen. And then something happens so close to your proximity that just rocks you to your core. You know what I mean? Oh, my mom. And this is this is my rock to my core moment watching this. I ain't gonna lie. I was rocked because I'm like, this fool has a freaking smirk on his face. You get what I'm saying?
Like, it's like he don't understand the gravity of what he's going to jail for.
He knows what he's being. Yo, this is filthy. He knows exactly what he's being charged for. He tried to escape. The report says he tried to escape. He moved from location to location because he understood he was under investigation. And then when they tried to enter the premises, he was. Let me pull up the damn article again.
And he don't understand, like, this ain't a game, bro. Like, this is your life now, bro. Like, this, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy to win. It's crazy to see.
Like, I want you to really, like, let me just I gotta replay his face right here. I'm about to put this on like 1x speed because this was the most jarring part of this whole thing. Like, I was looking for any trace of innocence on his face. You know what I mean? Like, I was looking for that look of, like, you know, I'm innocent, or maybe make, you know how you see those videos and you see them and you like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just,
it really, really,
You know why Rello's a hoe ass nigga? Because Rello reacted to one of my videos. He was in my chat section asking me for the original video of one of Floyd's video. He's like, where can I find this video? I didn't respond to him. I don't fuck with these niggas. But he was in my comment section asking me. Then he deleted the comment, still have it. But nonetheless, he took my video because I didn't respond to him and help him create content. He took my video, talked about fair use, reacted to it, audio only, so it doesn't show that it's my video. It's one of the Floydstein files. He tried to do it like he's breaking news. He's breaking some audio that people haven't heard. And then you hear my voice for a second in the clip. And I'm like, this bitch ass nigga, he's really reacting to my video without putting me on the screen, trying to hide that it's me, trying to act like you have some sort of special Floyd receipt, you filthy ass nigga.
I didn't see it. And I remember thinking in my head, like, he did that shit. He's literally smirking. Like, watch this right here.
Yeah, it looks like he did that shit.
Like this smirk right here kills me. Like it's a game.
That smirk is crazy.
You know what I mean?
That smirk
bro,
is
like
crazy.
It's a freaking game, bro. He gets out the car. He sees the camera. Bro, like, do you understand? Like, that's who let me know he did it. Because I'm not, like, this expression is a guilty man. You get what I'm saying? This is
fuck. Yo, let's get these likes up, chat. Let's get these likes up.
A guilty man expression. He did that shit, bro. He did it. And if he comes back and somehow beat this, I'll make a whole live. I'll apologize. I'll say my deepest sincerity. If he somehow didn't do this, right? Because we're supposed to be saying allegedly anyway, right? So, I mean, if he didn't do this, I'll be the first person to publicly come and announce, I'm so sorry, but everything says guilty. And I'm not stupid. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is insane. Yeah. Like, what does this face say to you? Like, when you see somebody, like, look at his face. This is insane. Do you see how insane this is, though, Tyler?
No, it definitely is insane. Definitely with the coochie cutter shorts he got on. It's a lot going on, bro. Like, yeah, man. I don't know what to say.
Is this a smirk on his face? Yes or no, Tyler?
Of course, it's a smirk. He's seen the camera. He starts smiling because you have to understand that the police went to search the suspect at an address in Bella Vista, also in Sao Paulo capital. However, the foreigner was not found at the location. The foreigner dipped because he knew they were investigating him. So authorities contacted a property rental platform and they were informed of the suspect's whereabouts. And he noticed the police approaching. Floyd Wallace Jr. tried to lock the property and aggressively resist arrest. That's why he shows the police subduing him with pepper spray.
It's for sure smart.
When you're aggressively resisting and you're trying to lock the property and you know why they're after you, you know what criminal acts you've actually perpetrated. He knows he's guilty as hell, man.
He did that shit. Guilty as fuck.
I'm getting rich.
Shout out to Lee with the $2 super chat. Lee says Rello was banned from YouTube. Isn't supposed to be on YouTube. Rello also put out a video saying he's quitting YouTube after getting fired. But nonetheless, he put out this video and then he deleted it. But you know how it goes.
God damn.
All right, let's get back into it.
It's for sure smart.
Oh my God, yo. It's
a lot,
bro. He's smirking, bro. This disgusting. You hear me?
Yeah, man. It really is, though. There's no, like, yeah, man. There's...
This is crazy.
Yeah,
Federal police, which is
Let's get through this.
Where his arrest was made. Now searching for other members here in Brazil.
Searching for other members here in Brazil. The fact that they were searching for other members and they put that in the article. They're searching for other members. They're doing an active investigation. They're probably questioning Floyd. And then Skylar conveniently dips from Brazil. Bro, we see what you're doing, man.
Yes, William. And the police also want to know how many victims were targeted by this 29-year-old.
Now I'm gonna keep it real with you, Jumbie. I smoke entirely too much to actually know that you called this before, because who the fuck keeps track of this shit? You know what I mean, my nigga? But I'm sure you called this before because we've been calling it. I'm sure you called it.
Criminal. The information we have is that he is here at the federal police headquarters in Sao Paulo, an investigation together with the civil police of Rio
Free
de
Floyd
Janeiro.
Wallace
That's
is
where
crazy.
This nigga just jumped out the trunk. Filthy
Somebody
Wallace.
put Free Floyd Wallace in my chart.
No. The dude.
Alright,
there's
somebody.
a dude in your.
Okay, what is this? I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. I thought I cut all this rubbish out. We ain't going over this. I didn't clip this. Damn.
Hood and community. I don't want people to research me in the first live that pops up is, Floyd Wallace the monster. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just really, I'm firm on my decision. Normally, I would like to keep these lives up because I know people like to enjoy them, listening to them while they're going about their day. But the subject matter in this one is just so gut wrenching that I refuse to have it affiliated with anything that I have going on. I mean, I'm trying to move the image in a better place, and this is the turning point. My content will be so much cleaner, so much better, more family friendly. We're already in such a shady market. You don't want to do anything that's going to make you look already worse than it looks by being associated with.
2 weeks ago, this guy talking about, was it 2 weeks ago? I'm fucking up the timeline. Nonetheless, he's talking about he's quitting YouTube. He's already banned from YouTube, and this guy's talking about I'm coming out with more family-friendly content. Bro, if you don't sit the fuck down, man.
Acts such as these from people who you don't know. So I'm just kind of in this weird position where I'm like, okay, this is one where you could actually, it's justifiable in taking it down because the subject matter is too intense for YouTube, technically. So let me pull up the, appreciate you guys. We're going to play some. Okay, we just gonna do audio. I'm fair using this.
You hear this? We're just gonna do the audio. I'm fair using it. I wonder whose audio he's gonna play.
Let me know if you can hear it. Thank you for tuning in tonight. It's Big Rello, the #1 traveling YouTuber. Okay, so we just gonna do audio. I don't want to screen share it because I'm just gonna get.
You don't want to screen share it? Why? Because it's my video, nigga?
Country. Damn, bro. I got one more tape I want to get through tonight, then we're going to drop the link. This is a little bit of my guy T. We're going to fair use this. This is just Floyd on camera. Basically, the stuff he says in this live is just, I just listen to this. It's just crazy. Just listen to this and give me, I'm going to take a few breaks and tell me what you think about what you're hearing on this. Basically.
What he's about to play is one of the Floydstein files. I think it's part 3.
Out of here.
But it's unlikely because they contact the U.S. Embassy. When you go to jail overseas, they're supposed to contact the U.S. Embassy, and then the U.S. Embassy, if they do a background check in the United States to see if you're on probation or parole, whatever the fuck, right? And then they warn them, but I don't see myself doing anything illegal, especially something like that. I'm 18 and up. I don't give. When it comes to legality and federal law, it's 18 years old. I check IDs now. That's what I do. I check IDs. I need to see your ID. Send me a picture of your ID. So if you guys come back, oh, well, she was this age.
Bro, listening to this, bro. Like,
sounds
listening to this
crazy.
is so...
And then he cuts it before it can,
sounds so crazy. It's like, bro, this audio of him, like, saying I would never be in trouble and this is like, bro, this, like, because, I mean, just...
Insane.
You would you would hear this and think like he sounds believable and he sounds like an upstanding guy. Like he wouldn't seem like.
What part of that sounds believable and like an upstanding guy? A 30-year-old man talking about I check IDs because these girls look young and they're lying, and if it is fake, it's not my fault. At least I checked. Like what part of that? What?
Like he was on this, but then you look at this case and pair it with what he's saying, and you're like, this dirty mother, like this guy is, it's just like you can't trust nobody. It's just crazy hearing like, it's like he prefaced he prefaced this happening. You get what I'm saying? Like when you hear this, give me your first takeaways from this, from Floyd's mouth, basically, on this audio.
You just heard it. This shit sound crazy. Like, that's literally my first thought, because it's like, bruh, the dude, I mean, it sounds so crazy because you got arrested for the same exact thing. Yeah, like you just said that you would never get arrested for it. Like, this is it. Crazy, bro.
Let's get through the tape. It just gets worse and worse because it's like, let's get through the tape. This is so crazy. This case is unbelievably crazy. I ain't gonna lie, for sure.
If they do a background check in the United States to see if you're on probation or parole, whatever the fuck, right? And then they warn them. But I don't see myself doing anything illegal, especially something like that. I'm 18 and up. When it comes to legality and federal law, it's 18 years old. I check IDs now. That's what I do. I check IDs. I need to see your ID. Send me a picture of your ID. So if you guys come back, oh, well, she was this age and he did this and he was this. Nope, I got her ID. We kill all that immediately. Well, she gave you a fake ID. How the fuck am I supposed to know? I'm not from that country. The only thing I can do is ask for ID, right?
Fucking ID, you looking at fucking kids, bro. 6. Oh my God, this is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, you know something.
You hear that? The buzzer and the eye, seeing him do it. Where is that from? Clearly that's...
I've seen him do it!
From my Dropbox. He was playing the Floydstein Files Part 3, not crediting the original content creator for providing those, the insight to those, not the insight, for providing the videos, the deleted videos of the evidence.
Right?
Fucking ID, you looking at fucking kids, bro. 6. Oh my God, this is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, you know something he said wasn't true in that, right?
And then he cut it.
It's 18, right? And personally, I follow the laws because I don't want to be in no jail with no toilet. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't want to be.
Well, you're there, buddy. You're there. You didn't want to be there, but you're there. Shouldn't have been touching children, you filthy motherfucker.
No jail with no toilet or no mattress, no bed, and it's like roaches and rats. I don't want to be in jail.
Bro, you had roaches and rats in your Colombian Airbnb. You're used to it, bro.
I follow.
You follow.
That's
you hear that? That was my voice. It's my voice in the video. Hold up. Hold up, chat. Listen to me.
With no toilet. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't want to be in no jail with no toilet or no mattress, no bed, and it's like roaches and rats. I don't want to be in jail. I follow.
You follow.
Damn, that's crazy. He
cut. That's crazy. You're stealing my content, bro. While fair use, and you're not even playing the damn video. You're just playing the audio and cutting me out every second. You piece of shit. Shout out to Big Rolex TV with the $2 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Big Rolex TV says it's like the pot calling the kettle black. This is what these passport bros do. They just point the finger. Rello's doing exactly what KG did to him when Rello was assaulting women in Kenya. And then KG also sexually assaulted a woman by putting the video out there of her giving him fellatio on kick against her will, randomly streaming it. So you guys are both violating women and pointing fingers at, like, y'all are, this is pathetic out here. These passport bros are a mess. Shout out to the master Show Enough with the $2 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
I think they're saying this is crazy. Yeah, they keep repeating it, bruh.
First spoke this.
Believe me, I don't care what you believe.
Spoken,
I've never been arrested overseas. I've never been deported from any country. When it comes to Christopher Tracy Parade, I love saying his name, Christopher Tracy Parade.
Stick together.
You hear that?
Stick together.
Pause.
Another one of my drops. This nigga, he really tried to crop me out of my video presenting the filthy Floydstein files, holding Floyd accountable, and you try to cut me out.
The fact of the matter is, she already knows. There's nothing you can do. I don't give a fuck. But guess what? If you call Floyd that office, you can be charged. Just want you to know that. So, you can do whatever you want. If it ain't in the paperwork, ain't nothing you can do. I don't care. So, appreciate the $2 from Christopher Tracy Parade. Appreciate the $2 from Christopher Tracy Parade.
Shout out to Lil Draco saying we all seen the clips already. Like,
Had supporters. He had, bro, like, man, yo, this is so devastating.
It's not illegal to do pay-for-pay overseas. It's not illegal. It's not illegal. And if it's not filed in the paperwork, there's nothing to do about it. My probation officer doesn't care about what I do overseas as long as I follow the laws. You know?
Sure did do that.
For the pussy.
That's crazy, bro. He first spoke it. He
literally did, though. That's kind of...
Man, that's crazy. That's so crazy, man. Oh, my mom. That's so...
spoke it. It's just...
Did you hear the clip where he said he had a dream about... it was me and him, and they came and got me. Did you hear that clip that he said about?
No.
It was another clip. I ain't gonna find it because but it was another clip where he said I had a dream that was me and Rello, and they came and got Rello, and the police was at the door, and I was on live, and
that's wild.
Bro, it's a crazy clip. Like,
you don't find that suspicious?
What the fuck? Bro, he like foreshadows me getting, like, he foreshadows him getting arrested, but it was me in his dream. You get what I'm saying? He told the story on a live. Mentuition had it, and I go back on Mentuition's live. I ain't gonna find it because it's gonna take too long, and I want to open up the panel.
So Floyd, a man who's done a collab with Jay Rello, who's met Jay Rello in person, who's been around him. They did a whole DR collab, had a dream, and he was speaking about it on Mentuition's channel that this happened to Rello, and then it happened to him. What type of shit are these niggas on?
The night, but man, bro, he told this story about. I'm gonna send you the link. He told this story about how he had a dream that it was me and him, and I was on live, and the police came and got me, and I gave him my phone because I was on live. It was insane, yo. I ain't gonna lie to you. It
definitely, Mentuition. I'm gonna have to look up that later.
First of all, why are you having dreams about other men?
I ain't gonna. That sounds crazy as fuck. How you? Yeah, he literally forspoke everything that happened to him. The only thing that didn't, you had nothing to do with it. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Because I heard so many people saying, this is what y'all donated to, and y'all don't know, y'all give these people money, and they go and they be using this to do that. And so I just kind of wanted to touch a little bit on how I felt. Did anybody have? I'm just so heartbroken and devastated that this has occurred, and I just really wanted you guys to understand me tonight, and I think you guys felt me tonight. So special shout out to
Stick together.
Pause. Tyler A, everybody that came on. I want to send a special message to Carter 4 before we end the show out tonight. Message to Carter 4, bro. Listen.
Now, we're going to get into the back and forth with Jay Rello and Carter 4. This is Jay Rello issuing a sincere apology to Carter 4, the man who called him a bisexual, on Future's channel, live on air.
I've been seeing what you've been posting with everything, man. I want you to know it's nothing but love, bro. I still look at you like a brother. I'm hoping that we can, in the future, meet at some common ground, basically, because I really still honestly love and care about you like a mentor. I kind of always felt like me and you were, we were like Dame and Jay, Khaled and Ace Hood, you know what I'm saying? So I just really, I want to say I really, really miss you. I'm always going to be grateful for what you did for me as far as my channel manager. We had some great times together. I always looked at us like Kobe and Shaq, you know what I'm saying? So I just want you to know from the bottom of my heart, I really, I got nothing but love and respect for you, Carter, man. I'm never can't even fix my mouth to even, dish you in any type of way. So it's your boy, Big Rello. I wanted to send that special message out to Carter 4 tonight. to let you know, man, it's all love at the end of the day. So I don't know when I'll be back, but I will be back. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys watch it while it's up tonight. Until next time, it's the #1 traveling YouTuber.
I have a question for you. How much pussy can I buy in Cuba with all this money, sir? Ooh. K-Poppy, K-Poppy. I think I can buy all the pussy on the fucking island.
As of December 30th, 2025, the most recent updates.
I've seen him do it.
I was gonna holler at Carter.
Hey, Bello.
For fun? And donate to the passport fund. I made a GoFundMe. I'm trying to get a passport. I'm trying to go overseas to help my boy out. Just kidding. He's not at CIA. Your mom is.
On the channel, you heard?
So, wait, hold on. This is Jay Bello.
I'm out, man. You out? Yeah, fuck that. I'm out.
Now, this is the man who we just apologized to. This is Carter 4. Let's get into their back and forth. This whole Floyd situation has folks in the Passport Bro space trying to separate from the folks that they know are nasty as fuck.
Yo.
What up, Future? It's me. It's him. What's up, Jay?
What's goody?
No, I was coming to holler at you, see what you got going on.
Yeah, we just chilling, bro. Know what I mean?
I was gonna holler at Carter because I see he dropped a weak ass video trying to sub me. I see he can't be a man and stand on 10 and address me, but that's cool.
Nah, that's my guy Carter, man. What happened?
That used to be my guy too. I used to look at him like a brother, but now the nigga on some hater shit. Ever since I dubbed him in Kenya, now the nigga act like he want to be a op, but he been wanting to be a op. So if he want to be a op, he can stay a op. Oh, my mom. I used to fuck with Carter. I put him, like when Carter was on, he was on. You hear me? Like me and Carter was on top together. You hear me, Future? Oh, my mom. But he wanted to be an op, so I'm gonna let him be an op. That's why I wanted to come and see what he was talking about, but he ran. Pussy shit. Oh, my mom. What's good with you though?
That's my guy, but the feds is what.
You talking about this comment? It shows.
You're crazy, nice. And chilling, bro. Just about to get something to eat. You know what I mean? We out here.
All right, bro. I'm my mom. Tell that nigga Carter he come back up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see what's up with him. I'm my mom. Don't drop no sub videos. Don't do none of that. Address me like a man. I'm not doing none of that behind the scenes shit. You hear me? I pulls up this big Rello. You hear me?
Yeah, y'all
I'm
crazy.
my mama. I'm gonna hit you in a little bit. I just wanted to slide. Be safe, bro.
All right, bro. Be safe.
Yes, sir.
Man. I don't know what video he's talking about, but I think I know I didn't see the video yet, but it did go on my what's that joint? The timeline. I didn't see it yet though. I didn't see it yet. The most summarized.
Now, one of the parts that I missed earlier in the stream that I wanted to bring up was this part. I got the dates wrong. Now, I said in the 15th that he was trying to flee because they knew he was onto him, but it says the 20th. He was arrested on the 22nd, but the 20th, investigators identified that Floyd has left Rio de Janeiro and traveled to Sao Paulo with evidence suggesting that he might flee the country. The civil police requested a temporary arrest warrant, search and seize warrant, arrest of his data, and passport retention warrant for the court. all of which were authorized. So as I said before, when they came to the door, he tried to escape. He tried to block the door. He tried to get aggressive with them. He got maced. That's why he got maced, the pepper sprayed. Same thing. Well, similar. He had several underage girls. Several.
Yo, fuck is that bitch nigga talking about? Oh, bisexual nigga. I'm right here, nigga. I ain't run nowhere. You better watch what you say before you come upon me, bitch ass nigga. Fuck that Gary, Indiana shit. I'll smack the shit out you, boy. Don't ever disrespect me, nigga. You want to come back on the panel, I'll tell you I don't fuck with you no more. You fuck boy. Fuck is you talking about running from you? Nigga, I don't never want to be on the panel with no weird ass nigga like you, nigga. Ever again, you heard? Make some drama, nigga. I got something for you. You want some clout? Don't ever come nowhere where I'm working disrespecting me, nigga. Fuck out of here. You want to know why I don't fuck with your bitch ass? Talking out your side of your face. Always talking dumb shit out your mouth. Fuck out of here. I don't stand for that dumb shit you be on, nigga. You heard what I said, nigga. Zed, I got love for you, Zed. It's this men talking right now. You got a partner. I'm waiting for Jay Rello. You bitch ass nigga.
Let me say my piece and I will drop in 1 minute.
You better go way that. You gotta go squat at Michael Jackson old house, nigga. You a squatter, nigga. Fuck is you talking to? I spared you all these years, nigga. I will give you what you asking for. Real belt the ass, pussy. Don't come on NYC The Future trying to hot dog, nigga. Punk ass nigga. I don't want to be on no... Yo, let me tell you. I'm going to tell the people so you know. So you know, punk ass nigga. So you know.
What the hell was that?
I don't know what the hell that was. I think this was a video recording that somebody had up on air, but they got a commercial because they don't got YouTube Premium. But let's get into it.
First red flag, right, was when you said better than a 6-year-old. That was 3 years ago. I let you slide, nigga. The first red flag, right, was when you said better than a 6-year-old. That was 3 years ago. I let you slide, nigga. I laughed it off. That was light, right?
So what I'm coming to understand now is Carter 4 is looking at all these passport bros with a different under a different lens now. He's putting together 2 and 2s. He's like, you said a bunch of weird ass comments in the past. You moved weird. Now I'm looking at you like, yeah, what's going on here? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Because in the report, it says police also found several cell phones as well as equipment for producing digital content. The items were seized and underwent forensic analysis to identify other possible victims and the extent to the sex trafficking network. So they're looking at these guys as potential sex traffickers, sexual tourists, and they're using Floyd's system of his contacts. You know, Rello's on there. You know, he's done collabs with Rello. He's done collabs with Austin. This is why Austin's Airbnb account has been banned. And with the reasoning cited, criminal investigation. This is bad, man.
Second strike. You started discussing on your panel ages of consents, nigga, in different countries. That's where I was like, yo, you got one more strike after that. And this dumb shit you just said with that Floyd shit, boy, I ain't standing for that. And it is what it is. I don't fuck with you, nigga. You weird to me. And that's what it is. I had my name behind you, bro, and you disrespected my name by even talking that dumb shit. You know what I got. You know what I'm representing. You know what I do, boy. Don't ever, nobody in this space attach my name to that punk-ass nigga, that weirdo-ass nigga. You'll do anything for clout. So it is what it is, nigga. It was what it was, and it will be what it will be. I'm moving on. I don't rock with you, boy. I ain't standing for that. And it is what it is. I don't fuck with you, nigga. You weird to me. And that's what it is. I have my name behind you, bro, and you disrespecting my name by even talking that dumb shit.
Why did the uploader?
You know what I got. You know what I'm representing. You know what I do, boy. Don't ever, nobody in this space attach my name to that punk-ass nigga, that weirdo-ass nigga. You'll do anything for clout. So it is what it is, nigga. It was what it was, and it will be what it will be. I'm moving on. I don't rock with you. I'm Carter 4. I don't have nothing to do with J Rello. Pardon me, NYC, for coming on your panel with this. I was just talking money business. This clown come up here talking crazy, nigga. You running behind play. That Razor Ray, we had that talk when that video first surfaced, right? And then you hit him and told him take it. You asked him to take it down. We had a talk, bro. I don't rock with you, bro. You talk crazy, all that shock jock shit. You sabotaged yourself. Now your head is cut off and you cut your own head off, nigga. You ain't no king. You's a pauper. I'm out.
Yeah, big gains.
No, as you said this, I remember when Jumby said he called them out too. Jumby was calling them out too. I remember now. It was a bunch of super chats. He was doing it too, and then he called in. He definitely called them out. He was on a panel too. Yeah, but it's my channel. Definitely, we've been calling them the hell out. We've all been calling them out here on my channel. Shout out to you, Gina.
I knew Floyd was.
Oh nope, we're not doing this. We're not doing this one. This is the next video we're going to react to, but that is like a joke. It's basically an AI Austin Holloman. We don't have, I don't promote any AI or do any AI on this channel at all. So we make sure we crop the shit out of that, get that the hell out of here, because AI, we ain't doing that. It was a funny joke, but I'm not filling out that box on YouTube where it says, oh yeah, some of this stuff is AI. Like, nope, we're not ruining the credibility of the channel. So yeah, no AI, fuck AI.
Any monologue. Now, the last video I did, some fool came to the comment section and said, you need to keep all this energy for the gym. A Planet Fitness membership is $5.99 per month. When was this? 45 years ago? Because the only thing that's $5.99 right now is 2 slices a piece at the Pilot truck stop. But I can get them shits for free with my Pilot card by using points. But I digress.
I'm getting rich.
Shout out to Kobe Thanos Tembo with the $10 super chat. This is a great point. Carter 4 is trying to separate himself now, but you were around for all of that. Shout out to Kobe Thanos Tembo. He said Carter 4 is part of this degenerate group. Carter supported Rello all throughout his criminal acts in Kenya. He still plays behind the scenes. I say Carter plus Rello plus Future equals... What is this? 2 dudes together? So we're just gonna we're gonna call that.
Oh, and by the way, how you know I don't have a Planet Fitness membership, which I do? But bitch, right now it's holiday season. So maybe I feel like a plate of lasagna is more important than bitch pressing right now. But I digress once again. Now, we gonna get into the topic of the video. Oh, and I would like to give a shout out to all my new subscribers and everybody that left their comment on the last video. Thank you all. Got more videos coming. I got another video coming that's probably gonna be better than this one I'm recording right now. I'll be dropping it in the next 24 hours. So be on the lookout for it. It's gonna be a great one. There's this so-called leader, the Passport Bros. This man used the AI-generated video of me with ketchup stains on my t-shirt, sitting in an 18-wheeler 300 pounds bigger, punching on a cup of Coca-Cola when I don't even drink Coke. Yeah, man, y'all just gotta see the damn video. It's over there on his channel, but I will be returning fire. So stay tuned for that video. Now, the topic of this video is, why did Mr. Holloman throw his friend Floyd Wallace under the bus? For all you guys that came into my comment section when I did this video about Austin Holloman about a year ago, it wasn't a lot of y'all, but it was a whole lot of y'all. Y'all came to the comment section talking shit. You a snake, Paul. You can't be trusted. Austin should have never even hung out with you. You ain't on his level. First of all, he ain't on my level. Y'all dudes, some of y'all are suspect. Y'all think because this man work out at the gym and can travel off y'all dime that I don't need him? when I make more money than he made. Way more money than him, but we gonna explain it in this video. So, you had guys coming to my comment section talking shit, talking about some, I snaked Austin, I stabbed him in the back. Well, time reveals all. And as y'all see, he's the real snake. Look how he threw his buddy Floyd under the bus when the kitchen got too hot for him.
I knew Floyd was off and a little weird, but I needed him for the clicks and views so I could sustain my life abroad. Yes, I threw him under the bus, so what? He was never my real friend anyway. Man, I used him like a disposable garbage bag.
Look how he threw Jay Rillo under the bus when he was the one that convinced Jay Rillo to come to Nairobi.
Wait, what was that? Oh, no, nigga, no, fuck. I wasn't paying attention to. Ah, damn it. I don't want these stupid AI clips in the video at all, man. I should have done a more in-depth edit. That's on me. God damn. Fuck, man. Yo, I hate AI, man. I'm not clicking that box. We don't have AI in this video, YouTube. We don't have it. It's this nigga. We skipped it. We ain't doing that.
That wasn't true at all. What y'all seeing this Mr. Holloman guy doing right now in real time is the real reason we fell out. And I was just trying to tell y'all why we fell out, the backstory.
Oh, I'm doing a post-edit, chat. I'm doing a post-edit, which means the chat replay might be compromised, but it's always in the video anyway, right above my head for the chat replay. But the chat replay might be compromised. I'm doing a post-edit. We getting this shit the fuck out of here.
But y'all effeminate bitches act just like the women y'all complain about over here in America. Want to come to my comment section like some little hoes, because I was talking about y'all daddy, Mr. Holloman, when all I was doing was stating facts.
Facts.
And now, his true color is finally shown to the world. I see some of the same guys that came over to my comment section talking noise about me because I made that video where I no longer rock with Austin are now turning against him because they feel like he threw Floyd Wallace under the bus. Y'all a bunch of frauds too. I've been trying to tell y'all this dude was a snake. Now, I was always against Brazil being blown up. The first time I went to Brazil was in 2006. And this was before Facebook. I think MySpace was still around. This was before, hell, YouTube was just really starting to pop off really around the time I went to Brazil. But I didn't go to Brazil because of YouTube. I went to Brazil because I always wanted to go to Brazil since the year 1999. That's why I went. And I got relatives over there that can speak the languages. That's from New York City. Retired policemen. They used to work for the NYC policeman department. They moved to Brazil in 85. That's why I went, because they convinced me to go. I didn't have to go because I couldn't get peace leave or couldn't get a woman over here stateside.
Now, this is true. This is absolutely true. What y'all are saying in the chat right now, 100% true.
Because I'm not into black women. I'm not into black women. I'm sorry. I'm not into those type of women. It's just the way it is. It's because I've been through a lot.
Been through a lot, huh? All this damage, all these folks. Oh yeah, I've been through a lot. I'm not into black women. They all hate black women. Black women have been calling them out for their bullshit, and then they claim, oh, they're just hating. They're cat ladies, and they're single and they're gonna die alone. So they're mad at the passport bros. They're going to get other women. They don't want them to reject. They were just doing all that bullshit ass deflecting and gaslighting when the black women have been calling them out from time. It's right, and these guys act like. They describe women in such a negative way, and then they act like the women they describe. I see it in the manosphere space. I see it in the passport bro space. I see it in the red pill. I seen it with some dude on Pop the Balloon today. I'm like, these niggas are confused, man. Confused.
I was doing fine as far as dating in 06. But man, let me tell you, when I went, goddamn, it was beautiful. And then 3 years later, what happened? A documentary, Black Man Frustrated in Brazil by Al Greasy, hit the internet and went viral. And the first thing I thought was, damn, this gonna just invite a whole lot of suckers and mega simps to Brazil. The same guys that's complaining about the dating scene being toxic over here, they one of the main reasons that it's toxic in the States. They gonna bring that same mentality over here to Brazil and mess it up for the real dudes who like to travel and who's really looking for someone when they travel.
Facts.
Y'all ever heard of moving in silence? Whatever happened to the game is sold not to be told.
Facts.
And then I know somebody would say,
but this game, their passport bro game that they're trying, them trying to go from country to country to basically just solicit sex. That's really what they pretty much just want to go from country to country clapping cheeks. That game is not to be sold. That game is not to be told. That game is not for any type of publicity, internet, clout, anything. And that's why they are where they are right now. Passport Bros could have been a network of men traveling, setting up infrastructure, collecting bags, setting up businesses, having a super network of dudes that can hook up other dudes in other areas with connections to business. But they were just focused on... And in some cases, these filthy predators were targeting minors. And I've always spoken about folks that talk about the age of consent and talking about legal age and all this bullshit when it comes to these teenagers. Talking about, oh, they're women, it's legal. It's like, bro, you're filthy. You're fucking filthy, man.
Yeah, basically, he is selling the game. On YouTube, he getting monetization. They ain't paying shit in this travel sector. Nothing at all. The guys that's probably making some real money out traveling, doing traveling vlogs is Ace Live, Check Into Effect. You know, dudes that got hundreds of thousands of subscribers, they get millions of views, or they get like 200,000 views on a good day. The rest of these so-called Passport Bros, they ain't really making no damn money like that on YouTube. That's why I don't understand why they blowing these spots up the way they are. What is you really? But anyway, that's besides the point. Now back to this, Mr. Holloman. Now, I'm finna show you such a fraud this guy is. This dude is a Texas Western Diamondback rattlesnake, venomous as they come. Look how he did his boy Floyd. Just a few months ago, you were throwing shots at me, trying to put Floyd on the pedestal, talking about some I'm irrelevant, and people still talk about Floyd to this day. Floyd is the only YouTuber that you put on that people still talk about. But then, when Floyd get caught up in this damn situation in Brazil, you trying to act like and pretend like you didn't even know the man. You trying to act all brand new, like you didn't know he was weird. Yep. Like this shit was new to you. Now what you was doing, you just
him and Rello. Rello talked about, oh, he was weird, socially awkward, kind of cringe, but he was around him anyway. So I'm like, okay, so you know this about him, and you're what? And then Austin was talking about Floyd would pay for certain things. He would keep him around because he would pay for certain things. And I'm like, you were with this motherfucker for like half a year, 6 months, doing the global tour. You guys were in Europe together. You guys were in South America together. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Opportunist. You was using that man to get clicks and views. You were using him for content. Then you saw he became a fan favorite on your channel, so you went the extra mile to use this. You went overboard to use him. But then, what you failed to tell everybody with your fake ass, you told me, and I mentioned this in the video, why I no longer rock with you. Damn. And them clowns in Kenya, they know who you are. They just happy to be around you because they think you're a YouTube celebrity. But they some busters for that shit. Remember, when I met you in Bangkok, I didn't ask to be around your goofy ass. You hit me up the next day, asked me what I was doing. I was in bed with a top bitch chilling. I wasn't thinking about you, but I'm like, damn, you know what? It ain't nothing else better to do here. You know, it was the holiday, it was like the Thailand New Year's or something. So I said, yeah, let's kick it. Why not? I ain't reach out to you, because I'm not a damn groupie like that. And we, being cool. At least I thought. But then you turned out to be a motherfucking snake. Now you showing the world who you really are. I tried to tell them, they wouldn't listen to me. They thought because you had a bunch of subscribers and a little status that you was bigger than the program. But they finally started to see through your ass like a Taco Bell drinking cup. The only reason we know who Floyd is because of your ass.
Facts.
If you felt the way you say you felt in this video you just did, you wouldn't have never hung out with him in the first place based on his whole attire, just the way he was looking, like a Somalian refugee when he first appeared on your channel.
And the thing is, you were suspect of his behavior because he was talking about the phones and the clothes that he would leave, and from country to country he would not leave the country with the clothes. He would leave the clothes in the country like he's trying to burn the evidence or something. You said you were suspicious of that, but you kept him along the entire time. The way Austin did a 180 and threw his mans under the bus like he wasn't participating in similar activities as Floyd is filthy, man.
You would think somebody like you with 360 waves at the time and shape, supposed to be this up-and-coming YouTuber, so hanging with somebody like Floyd would be beneath you. But it wasn't. You know why? Because you needed the goddamn money. And he paid you and old boy, the other YouTuber, $1,000 a piece. That's why y'all hung out with him. You only hung out with this man because you was using this man for money.
American women out here winning. They're laughing at me, bro. They made videos about me. They're laughing at me.
That's why. I'm glad I stopped kicking it with your ass and I don't mess with your ass no more. For real, this is why I don't mess with a lot of these so-called traveling YouTubers. They all frauds. They all got tendencies like the American women that they complain about. That's why they can't get an American woman, because it take one to know one. And these women see that they some beta males, some Rudy Poot, some Poopa Negroes. They ain't shit.
Bro, let this man cook, man.
So they think they can go to another country where the women can barely speak English and hide who they really are and try to pretend to be something that they really ain't. Now, for all you other guys that's over in his comment section talking about some, I been knew Floyd was weird. You can look at him. Y'all was the same guys. Every time Austin hung out with a new guy, he hung out with KG or somebody else black that appeared in his video. You weird ass dudes would come straight to the comment section. Is he replacing Floyd? Is this the new Floyd? We like Floyd better. Where Floyd at? Floyd need to be over there in Kenya with you, Austin. That'd be a good combination. You and Floyd. I'm like, damn, this man ain't kicked it with Floyd in real life. Man, in almost a year. Why they keep bringing this dude Floyd up when he ain't mentioned Floyd lately? It can be a video where he hanging out with a big booty South African chick. If Floyd was over there, he'll be trying to get one just like you, Austin. I'm like, I believe these dudes want to give Floyd some head. I think these dudes want to go down on Floyd and suck Floyd until their knees crack.
Whoa.
Into the middle of 20.
Whoa.
Stick together.
Pause.
26 or some shit. What grown man bringing up another grown man in another man comment section? Like, what kind of weirdo shit is that? But now y'all want to throw the man under the bus now? Then you got this other guy. That next video that I got dropping, it's about you and your Passport Bro organization. You thought you was slick trying to make a couple of AI videos with me in them? I got your ass. I'm going to use a little AI too. I don't believe in that AI shit. But hey, I'm about to fight fire with fire. That's what I'm about to do with you. But back to the topic, because I don't want to be all over the place. You tried to associate Floyd Wallace with the red pill community. What the hell the charges he's been accused of got to do with the damn red pill community?
Yeah, what the fuck, nigga? It's Passport Bros. It's the Passport Bro community. The Passport Bros are under investigation as a criminal organization, not the red pill. You can't put this on the red pill. Although them niggas is dusty too, but it's not on them.
How is that relevant? Now, see, what you were trying to do is take the heat off your ass, because you already know if it wasn't for you, he never would even step foot in Brazil. But now, had he went to Brazil, had he never met you, but he went to Brazil, and let's say he got caught up on the charges they charging him with now. Do y'all really think this would be big news right now? It would probably be news, local Brazil news or something like that, but it wouldn't be as bigger story as it is now.
It's like, why do you think they were onto Floyd in the first place? Why do you think Floyd was under their scope? Because of Austin. Austin was already under review for sex tourism and everything in Brazil before he left. He was already making headlines years ago. And then Floyd comes in here. He has a digital footprint attached to Austin Holloman. He was created as a Mr. Passport Bro. That was his first account. And he was basically put on by Austin as a Passport Bro. You come to Brazil, you're doing heinous acts with minors. Everything comes back full circle. Like, Austin, what are you doing, bro? Like, what?
Y'all know why it's such a big deal? Because he's affiliated with Mr. Holloman. You introduced him to Brazil. If he just went to Brazil and never met your ass or no YouTubers at all and got in trouble, this shit wouldn't even be being talked about right now. It wouldn't even be going viral right now. But they were trying to get you at first. And they've seen you in thousands of videos with this cat. Y'all lived together over in Poland for almost like 3-4 weeks in the same Airbnb. Remember that?
Filthy work. I remember that. In the same Airbnb. You guys couldn't even get your own rooms. Y'all niggas was in the same place. But Austin's used to sleeping with men. His confession, not mine, words out of his own mouth, his tour guide, slept in the same bed, continually scooted over closer and closer every 10 minutes to the point where Austin woke up and the man was touching him. Austin, you shared that story.
You don't find that suspicious?
Then you called me up and told me, when we get to Argentina, I'm kicking Floyd to the curb. You were too coward and wasn't even man enough to tell that man to his face that you ain't want to kick it with him no more. Nope. What you do, like a bitch would do. Y'all got all the way to South America from Europe, and you ghosted this dude like Houdini. Straight up. Didn't even let this man know what was going on. That's the real reason he left Argentina. He left it because he wouldn't get on play from the Argentina women, talking about Floyd. And he left it because a so-called friend you were supposed to be to him.
Yeah, they spoke they tried to trash Argentina because the women weren't fast, easy, and basically hoeing out for them. The women were like, get the fuck away from you.
Don't fucking touch me!
And they try to drag Argentina. It's like, bro, what the hell, man?
Him at the time, ghosted that man, left him on red every time he would message you. Then when he went to Brazil that year, you saw he was winning, getting beautiful Brazilian women. You thinking, damn, I'm in good shape. That Floyd don't take showers. He wear the same red polo shirt. He been wearing that shirt for 5 years. And he musty. The man smell like dumpster juice. And he pulling Brazil women. Damn, I gotta find a way to sneak over to Brazil. Like a groupie ass broad that turned down a dude at a college university because she didn't know for sure if he was going to the NFL, if he was gonna get drafted to the NFL. You came running like it was draft day. Back into Floyd life. Hit him up on FaceTime, talking to him like y'all was cool, like you ain't just do that fuck shit by ghosting him in Argentina. Because you were losing in Argentina with the women, you weren't getting a lot of play. Now you reaching out to this dude. And I asked you, I said, man, why you kind of coming out phony, dude. You only talk to the dude because he doing well with the women in Brazil now. You wouldn't even study this dude. But he doing better than you was doing in Argentina with the women in Brazil. Now you want to reach out like a little groupie. Then you reconnect with him and hang out in other South American countries or whatever. Like you ain't dissing yourself from this dude once y'all got back to the continent of South America. Then you get your wannabe bougie, fake African ass back to Kenya. Now, turn your page to December 2025, Floyd caught up in some shit. And the first thing you do is get up on YouTube and throw this man clean up out of a 1974 Greyhound bus. Like y'all was never cool. Then you gonna fix your damn shrimp fried rice lip having ass mouth and say, after hanging out with him, I ain't surprised. You do know that make you look just as guilty, right? That shit don't make you look good. If you saw that he had the potential to do what they claim he did in Brazil and you continue to hang out with him until you went to Africa, that make you guilty by association. You know that, right? But I guess you young, dumb Gen Z fools that's chasing internet clout don't understand that, though. See, if I was you, I wouldn't have never said shit at all. I guess you didn't read the whole book of 48 Laws of Power. You should have just shut your damn mouth and waited till the heat out of the kitchen cooled down or whatever from the cold Chicago air. Then came out and spoke your opinion and not said what you said. Then you gonna put passport bros in the title like you not even like you not the reason most of us even know about the name Passport Bro. I heard of it when Kevin Samuels was still alive, but it wasn't as popular until your ass went viral on TikTok and O'Shea Do Jackson channel pushing the Passport Bro movement. You the reason the people started looking at the Passport Bro negative in the first place because of the ordeal down in Brazil. Then you gonna try to distance yourself when that shit went down from the Passport Bro. Like you wasn't the reason. Like you wasn't the reason they was getting a negative stigma down in Brazil. You brought that attention. Like I told you, why do you feel the need to go to these countries when you find paradise and you find gold? You gotta know. You gotta let everybody know where to find the rainbow. Why? And you know what you responded to me when I asked you that? It's 190 plus country. So what? If I mess up one, I'll just go to the next one. Then where these fools gonna go then if you keep fucking up all these places? To Mars, to Jupiter, to Venus? You gonna fuck that up too, ain't you? See, guys, the spaceships over here in Jupiter, in America, they're $199,000 US. Over here in Jupiter, they 10,000. Get your space age passport and come to Jupiter. The aliens over here got 3 titties and a bigger ass than the bitches in Brazil. Type shit. That's what you gonna do? Use a damn goofball. In Chicago, we call dudes like you a goofy ass, goof troop ass Negro. That's what you are. You make Texas brothers look bad as hell. Man, you make them look corny as hell. All I try to do was give you little ass advice. But then you got them old Negroes in your comment section old enough to be my daddy. They want to see you crash out. They want to see you fail. Because if they didn't, they'll be giving you some damn advice. But then when somebody give you constructive criticism, they come, they weak, lame, simping, tricking ass to the comment section. He can do whatever he want to do. He young. Bitch, he ain't grown. The man is almost 30. Why y'all, damn. At 26, you're not a child no more. This dude is grown. He old enough to go serve time in the penitentiary if he break the law in the States. Yep. What is y'all saying?
Yep.
But then somebody give him constructive criticism. Y'all, you ain't got no passport, you just can't travel. And y'all wanna?
That whole, he's young, let him figure it out. He's young, he could just do all this dumb shit. He's young, he can do 34 years in prison like Floyd. if he's guilty of the same type of things or he's participating in the same heinous acts, he's young. Well, it doesn't stop you from doing life, nigga. The fuck? You are grown. These grown-ass men, he's talking about these grown-ass men are not advising Austin the right way. These grown-ass men are not advising Austin the right way because they don't know the right way themselves. That's why they're grown-ass dusting it up, spending money as a fucking... They're pretty much... They're like Austin's sugar daddies. Pause.
Boy.
They're living vicariously through Austin because their life is dusty as shit. They would rather complain about American women than do anything about their dusty-ass existence. I don't feel sorry for these folks.
American women won't even look at y'all twice or won't even spit on y'all if y'all was on the riverbank on fire or whatever. They'll probably come throw a scene on you and make the fire worse. And I'm making my business to go to the nearest Exxon and do the same damn thing because y'all some clown-ass Negroes. This man, people give, when we was giving this man advice, that's because we wanted to see him win. Y'all want to see a train wreck. Y'all get off by seeing this dude be self-destructive. Making these documentary videos and don't know what the fuck he talking about. Getting all this information out ChatGPT.
I'm telling you.
A fake intelligent ass nigga.
I'm telling you.
That's what he is.
The thing about Austin, he's not even fake intelligent. I'm pretty sure everybody knows he's a goddamn idiot. It's like, bro, come on, man. These ChatGPT videos are so bad. He's doing the most random geopolitical videos. It's like, bro, are you okay, sir? Is you cool?
Oh. Now, I had to get this shit out my chest, cause all them dudes that came to my comment section talking shit when I made that video why I no longer rock with Austin, y'all should be apologizing. Get on your knees and crown me. That's what y'all need to do, cause now y'all over there talking shit about him now, feeling like he played Floyd, which he did, but I ain't get that sucker opportunity to try to play me though. I was too smart for his goofy ass. Now you realizing you really can't go to Brazil now without them flagging you at the damn airport there, cause you putting Floyd in your video, came back and bitched you in the ass like a Nile River crocodile.
Now, if Skylar, if Austin, if these passport bros, or they don't claim passport bros, they say they're not passport bros. If these folks are so innocent and they're not in connection to anything Floyd's done, I want to see them travel to Brazil. I want to see them enjoy a stay at a resort in Brazil somewhere or any type of hotel somewhere because he's banned from Airbnb. I would like to see that happen. I want to see the results of that.
I guess it's safe to say that you got room temperature IQ in this bitch. You ain't intelligent at all, dude. And I know these dumb single-digit IQ Negroes that watch you gonna try to come to the comment section because they feel like you the leader of this dumb traveling shit when in reality, you the reason the passport bros, you the main reason they getting a bad rep. Not to mention the so-called founder of the passport bros, he really don't make them look no better. The man damn near 55 and he ain't got a wife yet and he done been to all these countries. Talking bacon, mayonnaise, tomatoes.
Who's he talking about? He's talking about BMT's fat, dusty ass? Is that who he's talking about?
But he out here right now trying to do damage control for the passport bro movement. Boy, you making yourself look bad right now. You pinto bean head ass Negro. Talking bacon, mayonnaise, tomatoes. If y'all want to make the passport bros look better, how about y'all start marrying these women that y'all going after? Who y'all trying to flex for by getting these train track 2, bottom of the goddamn riverbank prostitute chicks pretending like they your real girlfriend? Who y'all trying to flex on? Cause real dudes here in the States that's doing just fine with American women with jobs. I ain't paying y'all dudes, no, never mind. Then you talking about some plantation bros. Dude, you ain't even never left the plantation mentally. You still in the plantation. You just taking that shit past American borders right now. You still in the matrix mentally. Cause in y'all world, the matrix really has no border. Because if you can afford to rent yachts and all that shit over here, you would do it. But your broke ass can't, so you gotta go down to Brazil and Thailand to do it. Fake ass, BMT Diddy ass Negroes. Now, I guess you learned your lesson. I hope so. By every time you travel to a new country, you do not have to keep throwing the United States under the bus to make yourself feel better by being in a new country.
Yep.
First of all, I've been told your goofy ass to stop comparing countries with other countries. Why do you do that weird ass shit? Cause you was a weirdo. Now you got chicks you supposed to be sleeping with from the UK that done came to Kenya, slept with you, and she putting all your dirty laundry out over there on Saint Center channel. Wait,
what? I really gotta review these films or these videos before I go live on air with them. What is going on?
from the UK that done came to Kenya, slept with you, and she putting all your dirty laundry out over there on Saint the Center channel. And I've been told your ass, slow your ass down by trying to run through all these foreign women. You rolling the dice with your life. But then you want to laugh it off. You think you know it all. You think you Mr. Know It All. When I was your age, I was seeking advices from older guys, from the old timers. It's just that most of them didn't know, and some of them didn't want to pass the game down, because they didn't want to see a brother shine. But at least I didn't pretend like I know it all, because every day you learn something new, and I was looking for new knowledge from these guys that been around longer than me. You got guys trying to give you the game for free, trying to give you good advice, and you want to laugh.
Okay, so I don't know what he's talking about. I'm over there on Saint the Sinner's channel. He hasn't uploaded a video on the Saint the Sinner channel for 8 months. Live was 1 month ago. That's the Saint the Sinner's channel, Marquette Devon. And then he has the other channel, the Saints. Can I go back, nigga? What the fuck is wrong with this shit? There we go. Hold on. The Saints, he dropped which video? What do we got here? 3 months ago was his last upload, video-wise. Live stream 2 months ago. What the hell? He's deleting videos out here. He must be deleting videos. What the hell happened? Oh, well, Saints dusting it up.
Oh! Fall in their face like the little arrogant buster prick you are. Like you Mr. Know It All. Like, but now you learning your lessons. You coming on YouTube just, man, making a goddamn fool of yourself. And the same guys talking about some they love your content, you the truth. Man, they send back laughing at your ass. They think you goofy in real life, dude. And I try to tell you that. But nope, you let this YouTube fame get to your goddamn KFC, dry biscuit head, having ass head or whatnot. That's what you did. You mailbox shake motherfucker. That's what you did, dude. So, anybody meet me in person will tell you I'm real as they come. The only reason I don't get along with a lot of these travel vloggers that I don't met, cause they some fucking frauds. Y'all can look and see how they throwing each other under the bus.
They all frauds.
This man and the rest of them, Floyd out to dry.
Yep.
If they had a problem with Floyd personality and Floyd being weird, how come they didn't call it out a long time ago? Like
facts, because they snakes. They should have been calling it out like me. I've been calling it out the whole goddamn time.
I only caught chlamydia. That's it. Oh, hell no. That's a big-ass roach. Oh, no. Oh, hell fucking no, bro. No wonder it was making that sound. I got my bug spray, right? Please tell me I got my bug spray.
They was doing J Rillo. Now you got a dude want to make a title called Sicko Floyd get charged with pedo crimes in Brazil. When he don't even know the whole facts, he just wanted some clicks and views. Then his big jelly bean head having there trying to get mad because people associating Floyd with the Password Bros. When Floyd first came into the picture, he was claiming the Passport Bros.
Mr. Passport
And I told his goofy ass when I talked to him on the phone, dude, you can't even keep a foreign woman. Man, every time you get one, that Thai chick says you was stinking, that you went viral with, and didn't even want to be with you no more. But then every 5 minutes, you throwing American women under the bus. I still date American women. I know we got some trash-ass American women over here that ain't about shit. I'm not taking up for them. But it's almost 400 million people in this country. Every damn woman in this country can't be that damn bad. Maybe you should get out and touch grass and travel to another state. Then, if you don't have it bad in a lot of these hot spots, then I can see you want to get your passport if you looking for a wife, if you really looking for a wife. But the guys that's doing the most complaining in the Passport Bro space are messing with hookers. They ain't even messing with no good quality women. And the ones that are messing with good quality women, they running through them and doing them wrong over there in these foreign countries and fucking it up for the guys who's making a great living, got a good business over here, that just really burnt out with American women. They got a legitimate reason to be, because maybe they've been through 2 and 3 divorces, so they like, fuck this, I'm about to go give me a...
The worst part of Floyd and the recording that the officials have with the 6-year-old, they said that there was a woman in the video who was potentially the child's mother who gave Floyd permission to abuse a 6-year-old child and record the footage and keep it in his hard drives. It's disgusting. So Floyd was used. That's why they talk about they're predatory. They use their money. He must have used his money to take it. That mother, there's no excuse for that. That mother's horrible. She should be in jail too. she should be in prison as well. It's disgusting what these folks do.
A wife overseas, and they ain't gonna be able to find a wife they can trust them because you dumbass Negroes all on YouTube trying to encourage the bottom feeding ass dudes from this country to go to these places. If you can't be a so-called player over here, get your passport and you can be a player over here for a cheap price. But I digress. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Leave your comments down below. And until next time, I'm out. One.
Shout out to Travel Time with Paul. Oh yeah, this video is disgusting. Ooh, we're not watching that. Woo! Woo! Good thing I seen that when I fucking fast forwarded that. That was News Now Lisa and her weird upload before she deleted that. That's a nasty ass video. We are not watching that. I put that at the end for a reason. Yeah, we can veto that. We can opt out of that one. That one is nasty. Like her fake news. Nasty work with her fake news. Talking about Floyd with CIA. Now, this has been a very long upload. Or very long live stream chat. A lot of information we went over. A lot of different videos. A lot of different perspectives from a lot of dusty-ass passport bros. Somebody asked for the call-in link a while ago. What the hell happened to my call-in link? Oh, no, it's been here. It's been here the whole time. It's been pinned. Any last words? Anybody want to call in and say something before I wrap up this show? Because I ain't gonna lie, chat. I'm gonna have to wrap this up very soon. Got to get out of here. What is this? How long has this been going? YouTube doesn't quote me a time how long the stream has been now. How long has this stream been? Okay, if someone wants to call in, hit the call-in link and call in now. Say what you want to say. Say your piece. Maybe we form a quick panel, and then we wrap up the show. Wait, he has another channel? Oh, Marquette. Yeah, I went to the Saints on the Saints channel. I couldn't find shit. Let me pull it up again. First I went to the Saint, the Sinner. Then I went to the Saint. The Saint. Yeah, man. 3 months ago. And then 2 months ago, Candace Owens conspiracy on Charlie Kirk. So I believe he posts and then deletes because there's no link to any other channel. I want to outside of the Saint, the Sinner. And then you say he has Kick, but hey, that's what happens when you're demonetized. You gotta join Tommy over there at Rumble. Yikes. To the Saint, the Sinner's a dork. Yeah, but he allegedly had evidence of a woman that was dogging out Austin Holloman with receipts. So that's why I went over there. Wanted to see. I don't really watch Saint the Sinner's content like that. Oh shit! I gotta check the call in. Do we have people in the call in? Oh shit! We have somebody. We have T in the back. T, are you gonna cam up or are you just gonna audio it only?
Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Can I not cam up if that's okay?
Yeah, we just.
I don't mind showing you who I am, but I didn't want to be publicly.
No,
okay.
We're gonna keep you in the back. And we have another caller. We have Zed. Okay, someone wants to call in, hit the call in link and call in now. Okay, so Zed, you're gonna have to turn off your YouTube because you have YouTube playing and the audio is feeding in.
So here is the thing. With the passport bros, the problem is, of course, they are anti-Black women. And what they were doing, I would have absolutely no problem with them if they were not anti-Black women, which they are. And the other
whoa, Zed. You would have no problem with child sexual exploitation, rape of minors, and all these things if they weren't anti-Black?
Absolutely, I would have problem.
That's crazy, Zed.
What I'm saying is that absolutely, I have problem with that. I have problem with that. That's why I don't want them in Africa, because these people are, the whole movement is exploitation of poor women, exploitation of minors. Of course, I have problem with that. But even if they were not doing that, I would still have problem with them because they are anti-Black women. The whole thing is anti-Black women. They will, attack Black American women for being degenerate, but they themselves are degenerate. And then Austin, I truly believe this thing about being banned from what is called Airbnb is a lie. It's a scam, I think, because he's trying to collect money, I think, because he said it and then KG said it, and I'm like, why would KG be banned? I think it's, how they always have a scam going on, and I think that's what it is.
Oh, so you think that they're using it so they can get more super chats, and because hotels are more expensive, and you think they're doing that, but he's relating himself to a criminal investigation involving minors. You think he's really going to go out of his way to lie about being a part of that to solicit more donations from his subscribers? That's kind of nasty work.
I do, because Aston is, I don't know, we have met his mom, so we know that Aston has absolutely no, what do you call it? He will do anything for money. And I actually sometimes think the reason he is, exercising naked and stuff like that is because there probably are men who want to see him like that. And I think he's okay with that. Like, he's okay with no, and I have. I'm almost sure you have watched my shows, and I am pro LGBTQ people. But I think Aston is not. But Aston probably would be fine with that, making money that way. So I wouldn't be surprised if he was, making money, like if he was lying about being, bad.
Yikes. Okay, let me get to this super chat, and then T, I want you to chime in because you've been waiting a long time to speak. So shout out to Big Rolex TV with the $2 super chat. He says Z equals African Kamala.
I'm getting
Okay.
Z equals African Kamala. I don't know what he means by that, but shout out to Big Rolex TV. Okay, so T, you wanted to speak on the matter?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep.
I just want to say that this is so hard. I feel like Black women definitely have been sounding the alarm since the inception of this Passport Bros, since the inception of the Red Pill. It's all just predatory males who have an issue with women's boundaries. And for some reason, they always tend to go off after Black women first. And so when Black women are like, hey, these men are predatory, there's something wrong here, it just sounds like noise. And it really does break my heart that children are being harmed. It breaks my heart that women in other countries, vulnerable women, are being harmed and targeted, because I just feel like it has been Black women that have been sounding the alarm. And I know Zed is saying that the whole movement is anti-Black women, which it absolutely is. But that comes from a place of just going after the vulnerable. Black women are vulnerable, period. So that's a red flag right there. When you go after a vulnerable population, that is a huge red flag. And I just don't know what Black women could do. I don't know what we could have done. Like, I've been listening to you, and I always watch a lot of your lives because I feel like you're literally one of the only people that keeps your foot on these guys' necks. Yeah. Another man. Because when women do it, of course, it's noise. There's women that are doing it, but it's noise and nobody's listening,
You're
right?
Right. When women do it, nobody listens because they're getting framed as, oh, they're just mad that these men are leaving them and they're not entertaining them, and they're going after women that are more submissive, as they like to call it, and better women for them and better marriageable options. But that's not the case. But when women
all by
speak
design.
out, it's literally by design. You can't really say anything. It has to be other men to call it out.
Exactly. And that is why I do have to commend you. And I totally commend you, because it has to be men. It has to be all. It can, like, whenever we speak as Black women, it's like exactly what you just said. I'm trying to think of my other points here because I don't want to be rambling about the same thing.
Go ahead,
Austin.
take your time. Just let me read the super chat real quick, and then we can get back to your commentary so you can get a second to think. Shout out to that social loner with the $5 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
That social loner says, for the entertainment. Shout out to you, social loner. Okay, so you were speaking about Austin. Something about Austin you're about to get into.
Yeah, it just all of the famous ones, and even to tie this back to the Kevin Samuels guy. I mean, it's just all predatory men. These are all men that have an issue with a woman's boundaries, in my opinion. And from when you have an issue with a woman's boundaries, they have an issue with women that tell them no, specifically Black women that tell them no, because God forbid a Black woman has boundaries. That's not allowed.
I would
right?
I would personally keep Kevin Samuels out of this, R.I.P., because he's passed, and when he died, he was caught with a woman in her 30s, and he didn't do. I don't want to put, because that's gonna kind of ruin the. If we do this, they're gonna be like, oh, they're just coming after all men in these talking spaces in the red pill, because he's not really related to the Passport Bros and the Passport Bro movement. I don't think he's ever even said anything positive about the Passport Bro movement. So
I hear you, and because you're asking, I won't. I see the correlation. It's such an interesting vantage point to be at as a woman who's a black woman, because these are all movements that came from the same. In my opinion, they're all just men that have an issue with boundaries.
I could see some similarities, but Kevin Samuels was always focused on the end goal of marrying Black couples. He dealt with Black people a lot, like Black couples specifically, and he was really trying to get more married Black couples in his Facebook group. So I don't know, man. I
think he just wanted to call Black women average at best. That was just another thing at just lowering they have an issue with our boundaries. This woman says that there's something that she wants. He's like, well, you're too average to have that. These Passport Bros, it's all about circumventing women saying no. That's what it's always felt like. And many, it comes in different angles, but that's what it is. And I just feel like as Black women, we're trying so hard to kind of sound the alarm. And I don't know what else to do, to be honest. I really don't know what else to do as a Black woman, because I can see so clearly that these are predators. And then when I shout it out, it's like, shut up, you're just a cat lady or whatever the crap. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just I don't know. Like, does anyone have any suggestions of like how do we sound the alarm when we can clearly see these predators? Because now it's children that are being, it's children that are, now it's like children in other countries, women in other countries. It's just the vulnerable. And I do also commend the Brazilian government. I hope that they get into contact with the Filipino government. I hope that they really do, because any man, or even the guy who's just in a beanie going off, he's another weirdo. I don't think for a second that he's better than the rest. Oh yeah, he's a friggin' weirdo. You see that's just it. You can't see a weirdo. My jaw will not drop in a couple years when his time comes.
Damn.
Mark my words.
Damn.
Mark my words.
I don't know Travel. The only I've only literally seen 2 videos from Travel Time with Paul, and both of them were cooking and exposing Austin Holloman.
He's trash. It's only to present himself as though he's somehow a better predator. He's another friggin' predator. I'm trying to tell you, these guys are disgusting. All it is about getting around a no. Some woman has told them no, likely a Black woman. It's always us first, because they come around and we're like, get the fuck out of my face. And they make movements about it. They will make a whole movement because Black women have told them no. And I'm just so sad that it just sucks that it takes you guys a couple, 2-3 years to catch on. A child has to be, I don't know, whatever the frick Floyd is doing to little kids with his nasty stink mouth. Okay, for you guys to catch on. And it just sucks. Like,
well, over here on this channel, we've been calling out Floyd. We've been calling out the predatory activity. I've been calling out even the manosphere in the red pill space when there's 50-year-old men campaigning for 18-year-old girls, teenagers, talking about it's legal. I've always shot down those talking points because I always seen the predatory nature in those talking points. I've cooked Team Fatty for his predatory comments on 12-year-old girls. Like, I've been pretty consistent with calling out this shit because I see it's rampant in the internet, and it really does come from hearing no's. These guys coming to the internet and complaining that a woman rejected them or they're not having their way with women. I'm like, you guys, I told them so long ago, what you guys are doing is getting you further away from your desired results. By complaining and doing what you're doing, you're making yourself more of a woman repellent. than what you're trying. Like they don't get it, and there's nothing I can do personally to get through to all these incels and these losers in the red pill space, the passport bro space. They don't want the results. They don't want to listen. They want to do it their way, and they don't understand trade-offs. They're just I can't even call it. They're very weird. But let me read the super chat real quick. Shout out to Mo Black with the $2 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Mo Black
Even
says,
right now, there's a bunch of predators in your comments that are more keen on attacking me for being single and black or whatever the crap they've made up, right?
Oh, wow.
Because that's so much easier than just saying, hey, these men are disgusting. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's like they do it in little small ways. Like they try to make it seem innocent or like it's not that big of a deal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they do it in these little weird ways. And you guys are all clocked, just so you know, we know exactly what you are. And when it comes out a couple years later, none of the sisters are surprised. I'm definitely not surprised.
Yeah, y'all were right about B-Dub. But let me read the super chat real quick. Mo Black says, Kevin Samuels push for black marriages with God-centered. Shout out to Mo Black with the $2 super chat. Listen, when Kevin was alive, I had my little issues with Kevin as a content creation stuff because there was some hypocrisy that he was practicing. But I always kind of thought he had a much better message than like the Tommy Sotomayor's or the people that had aggressive hate towards black women. I understand the angles that you see because I've heard other women pretty much call out the exact same things as Kevin. So yeah, I understand. Let's get to this next one. Big Rolex TV says with the $5 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
He says, ma'am, this is about sick man, children, and the investigation, not about your personal feelings. That's
right. You see, and that's what they do. They like to make it about a personal feeling. Weren't we just talking about this? So black women sound the alarm and just shut up, black women, because it's your personal feeling. Meanwhile, 2 years later, my personal feeling turns out to be correct because it's a predator. He was a predator the whole time. And that's just it. It's just, it's really hard to call out as a woman. It has to be men. And I feel like, I don't know. The most I could do is try to help when it is a guy like you that's calling it out. So I'm here trying to tell you that guy in the beanie, he's another one. All of them that support passport bros, the ones that try to do it. I'm just supporting travel or whatnot. No. That's not how you support travel. I mean, you go to the, like, let's say you go travel somewhere, go to the tourist spots or whatnot. Like, why are you going to see what type of women that you can get? That's exploitative every single time.
Yeah, and the problem is they're putting it on air and then they record women against their will sometimes. And the thing about the people you're talking about in the comment section, in one of the articles, they're saying that Floyd, let me pull this up. They're saying that he performed sexual acts for some of the people that are donating. There we go. Hold on. Let me see. It's right here. Let me pull this up. It says authorities also indicate that the man financed the trips with money raised from foreign funders. In exchange, he provided sexual services to the criminals. That's what it says in the report.
It says, say that again. It cut out for me.
Okay. It says authorities also indicate that the man financed the trips with money raised from foreign funders. In exchange, he provided sexual services to the criminals. So they're saying that he provided sexual services to the criminals, like the people in the crowd, the people that send him super chats and cash apps and all these things for him to go around the globe and basically practice this sexual tourism. They're saying that he performed sexual acts for the people.
Yeah, exactly. And look, see, someone just said, I don't care to police these men. And right, that's just it. When all of these movements were starting, that's what black women were saying. We're like, go ahead, go. Like, you know, they're predators, but go ahead, because we knew what was going to happen. You're just going to get arrested, or, you know, it's going to come out what you actually are eventually. It's unfortunate that it took a couple of years, but it always was going to come out that these are predators. It was always going to come out that they were breaking the law, because it was just always so obvious. You know what I'm saying? And it's not really about policing them. It's like little children are kind of being impacted now. Vulnerable women have always been impacted, but like, it's just, I don't know. I'm just really worried about other little kids that could be getting impacted at this point. So it's not about policing them, but I don't know. I don't know what it's about. It's just about protecting little kids. It's about protecting the vulnerable.
Right there. It's about
protecting
the
the
kids.
vulnerable.
Whenever you see something, any type of behavior like Floyd's, you can't let it persist because people's kids are at risk. And then there's sick enough people that are willing to sell off their kids to sick individuals like Floyd. So for me, when it comes to predatory acts, I don't care who it is. If you have any type of evidence or indication that somebody's doing this or promoting these type of acts, you should call it out. And at the end of the day, if the audience has something to say about your disposition, it is what it is, because they'll be looked at as somebody that's kind of defending or deflecting from the real issue, and that's child predators.
Exactly, absolutely. And that's the last point I wanted to make was something that I heard earlier in your live. Someone said something about a comment made about a hot 6-year-old. And they're like, I heard.
Carter 4 was basically holding Rello accountable for that comment. But somebody else in the chat also pointed out that Carter 4 was there supporting Rello behind the scenes, facilitating his cash apps while he was assaulting black women in Kenya. So it's like you're trying to call him out for that, but you were a part of his fuckery.
Right. So it's just the men that hear these types of comments and they go, oh, that's weird, and then keep on going like it's a regular Tuesday. Like, I will never understand that type of stuff. That is a clear, like, Rello's a pedo. I'm fine saying that. LTT didn't say it, but I said it. All right. T is saying it. All right. He's a friggin' pedo.
Damn.
That guy's a pedophile. How are you making comments like that about a child unless you're a pedophile? It's very obvious. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't have to take me 2 and 3 red flags or whatever. That it just takes one. But that's just me. Everyone's so different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just kind of wish that men who go on about, you know, how men are supposed to be. I thought men were protectors, providers. Well, what level of protection is this? I mean, I don't understand how you can hear a comment like that and be like, oh, I let that slide. How do you let a comment like that slide?
Like years later.
What on earth? What?
He's talking about, oh, I have an issue with that comment retroactively. It's like, what are we doing here, bro?
You're gonna bring it up later on. Like, buddy, what are you talking about? It should have been addressed right then and there. Like, I feel like there's too many men. Maybe you have your male friends and they make these little weird comments. Not you, LT. I do not mean you specifically, because I know that's not you. But there's a lot of men that do. Like, they'll be there with their friend and they'll make some weird comment and they'll be like, and then just keep on going. And I'll never understand that. Then they're going to try to say that they're protective. It's absolutely pathetic. It's just pathetic.
Jeez. Okay, let me get to this next super chat. Shout out to Big Rolex TV with the $5 super chat.
I'm getting
I agree. The mods should be blocking some of these weirdos in the chat, but I guess, you know, it's also, I don't know.
Jeez. Okay,
I
so
can't tell you guys how to be, but
honestly, right now I'm on the super chat chat. So the super chat box in the chats for me. So I can't even see the chat. I'm just seeing the super chats. Big Rolex TV says, "Man, please talk about female predators going after young athletes." For me personally, I don't care.
Okay, can I will talk about that. Okay,
you can talk about that.
We're gonna have to be honest here, okay? When it comes to men and women, there's always going to be a physical difference. We cannot make it as though women and men are the same. I know that makes people angry. Take it up with God, all right? I didn't make that. I didn't make it so that women and men have a physical difference where there's just always going to be a difference physically. So I'm not saying that women cannot be predators, but when you try to equate it as if it's the same thing, well, frankly, no, it's not. It's just not. There's a physical difference between men and women, and that's why it's treated differently. Take it up with God. Who honestly, you mad at me? You think I made the rules?
A lot of people have an issue with that.
Right, and those are people that are dishonest. And you have to understand, if you're gonna be dishonest, like, I mean, should you be listened to? Like, can we really follow your lead if you're not an honest individual?
I just don't.
There's a physical difference.
For me, it's weird because I called out Skylar and I said Skylar's trying to make the whole sex tourism argument for the white girl that went to Brazil that was getting her cheeks clapped. I'm like, that's not really the same. Like, for me, there is a physical difference. It's for me, it's way different. It's like you can't. I don't know. It's just weird for me. Shout out to Jay the Informant with the $2 super chat. He says,
the laws
what her
take
opinion.
That into account. The laws take that into account. courts take that into account. I understand that people don't like. I don't know what you guys want. Like,
Wait,
what
shout out to
would you
Jay
like
the
to be
Informant
done?
with the $2 super. Wait, what the hell was that? Okay, sorry. Someone has their feedback playing. We have 2 more callers in the back. Let me just read the super chat real quick. Jay the Informant says, "What's her opinion in one word of Umar Johnson?" So he's
I find him to be such a fraud. He's such a fraud. Yeah, he's a fraud. Why is he not caring for his child? You're going to be preachy, and you don't care for your child.
Yeah, that's
everything
bad.
he said is null and void, and it is what it is. I was very let down by that. It was unfortunate, but yeah, and he's a fraud. Unfortunately, we don't have a great leader in the Black community that I could really like. I don't know who's a great example. I mean, no, there's some good examples, but like someone who's vocal. I mean, I think Ice Cube is a good example. LL Cool J, LeBron James. You know, these are people who are not out here embarrassing their wives, you know what I'm saying, that are protecting and providing for their families, Black children, Black women. They have a lot of my, like, I support them. I hope that they win. Yeah. Barack Obama, even though he's biracial, but shout out to Barack Obama. Yeah.
Okay, so we also have Zed in the back. Zed called back in, and we also have somebody else. I have you on mute. You're gonna have to close your YouTube or something because there's feedback. RP1, there's feedback. You gotta turn off the YouTube. Okay, so we also have Zed in the back. Zed called back in, and we also have somebody else. I have you on mute. Yeah, I'm gonna have to unmute you until you close the YouTube and we got the feedback. Is Zed, are you there? Zed?
Right, Russell Wilson as well.
Okay, so let me get rid of Zed since she's not there. Have you fixed your audio issue, RP1?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Hello, RP1. Okay, Zed's back in the building. We're gonna unmute Zed. RP1, you still there? All right, buddy. You know what time it is.
Nigga, you gotta go.
Okay, can I go?
The fuck is wrong with
you? Guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So the chat is, of course, attacking T because she's a Black woman. And here is the thing. Yes, passport bros are anti-Black women. For example, they would say that they do not. The reason they don't want to date Black American women is because they are fat. But if you look at the kind of women, Latina women they date, it is the fat ones. They say, they don't want to date Black American women because Black American women have a lot of baby daddies. They are single moms. But the kind of Latina women they date are single moms. So yes, the passport bro movement is anti-Black women. And of course, if you are anti-Black American women, you are going to be anti-Africans. That's why I don't want them in Africa. And great, thank God they don't like Africa because they don't like Black women, so they don't go to Africa, which is good. Now, Tyler was literally on his lying, saying that Black American women were going abroad to spy on passport bros. That is how much they lie. Like how that, and the evidence he posted were literally Black American women in Thailand doing nothing, but he claimed they were there to spy on the passport bro. So yes, the passport bro movement is anti-Black women, and so yes, and the other thing is, Kevin Samuel was anti-Black women. That he said that black women were scientifically ugly, so you cannot be there.
Kevin Samuel said that.
Yes, he said that the scientists prove that to be beautiful you have to have symmetry, and guess who doesn't have symmetry? Black women. That is scientific racism. That's racism. So you cannot say he likes Black women. The Black women he likes are usually mixed Black women.
Okay,
That's not
Okay. We got to get off this Kevin Samuels topic because this has nothing to do with the Passport Bros topic, and we have other callers. RP1 is in the building. RP1, do you want to say anything on this topic? Because we want to stay on topic though. We can't go to Kevin Samuels and Red Pill. Let's stick on the Passport Bros and the heinous crimes with the children.
I want to stay on topic, but could you not show my face?
Oh shit, my bad. I thought you put the camera on because you wanted to be seen, bro. Everyone else is cammed off.
I was trying to get in.
All right.
But all right. Look, the good thing I see about there are two things. The good thing I see about black men traveling is that it was a good idea for other black men to see other parts of the world, how we appreciate it in other parts of the world, and yes, how the women interact with us.
Yep.
In this society, the way just to put in a basic premise, the favorites of advertisers are young people and women. Why? Because they're very much affected by their emotions. Okay, this is a fact. Now, back in the 70s, black people were mad. Black people were at a point, what a lot of people don't realize is why the civil rights movement changed things the way they were, because people in the South had picked up guns and were ready to fight. Okay? They had to do something to change things in this country. All right? There were people, young people were ready to act. Okay? And it's totally different than it is today. Young people were ready to act. They had to do something. They did things like, the Civil Rights Bill and all that stuff. But what they also did was that they said, just like the slave master, we got to break up black men and black women. We got to break this shit up. Because if we don't break this up, they're going to be a major force to change things in this country. And so what did they do? They introduced the women's movement. The women's movement characterized what black women were doing as taking a second seat, as being a passenger on the bus instead of driving the bus, which was not true. But they characterized things like that. Then they introduced welfare. The black woman does not need the black man. Daddy government will pay for you. Okay? Then, in certain situations, they prioritized black women over black men. They created a division. Okay? They created a division. When my mother and my father got together, and my father died with my mother and I taking care of him. When my mother and father met, neither one of them had shit, okay? When they died, my father died in his own home, in his own bed, okay? A home he owned. My father told me how my father would work. He made most of the money, but they made their decisions together. When my father went to buy the house, he said, "Honey, we don't have enough money." My mother said, "Oh, yes, we do. How much more do you need?" She had it. The money that he would give to her to take care of the household, she'd save a bit. So two people had nothing, got together, and they got something. Today, and I'm talking the change, I saw the change occur really heavily in the 80s. Everything became about money. Everything became materialistic. Everybody got short-sighted, and particularly between the black man and the black woman. It was about what kind of car you drove. That might have been all you had, but about what kind of car you drove, where you're going to take me. It was nothing that had any kind of cooperative sense about it.
Yeah.
And that is where we are today. When in this country and today, think about it. If a man of any means gets together with a woman, she has a built-in escape plan after 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, whatever, where she can take him to court, divorce him, and take half of his money when she did not do half of the work or put in half to get that money. Okay? So then it becomes cost effective for men to take themselves somewhere else where, because of course you have to support your children, etc., but because you divorce someone, you now have to support her lifestyle. I know my chiropractor is paying for a house.
I have a question. Sorry to interrupt you, but
No, I was on a rant.
How did we get here? How did we get here? I said, could we please stick on topic and talk about these passports?
The whole thing, okay, but the whole thing
I'm waiting for it to come full circle, and I don't get it right now.
All right. What I'm talking about is that the situation has created one where you have a lot of men who are not 6 feet tall, who don't make $100,000 a year, who are priced out of the dating market. Look at what women say that they want. And so what do these men want to do? They want to go somewhere else.
But for me, I'm 5'10". I when people say these things, I'm like, they're blaming it on these I don't even know how to put it, but it's like, I'm not here complaining. I have no problems in the dating sphere. All the problems that I hear, I'm like, maybe some people got to work and improve on themselves so they're more competitive. Because when I hear these problems, I'm like, I don't see it. And when people talk about, sorry,
I understand what you're saying. I've never had a problem dating women of various races in this country. But what I'm telling you is that since the 80s, dating has become a lot more materialistic.
It has been, but I think men need to stop.
And part of that,
but you got to listen to this. Men need to stop looking at the problems in the dating sphere and getting up on air and complaining instead of finding solutions to the problems and navigating the dating space. Because there's so much positives to modern dating, and even looking at the things that people complain about. There's so many ways to make that a positive if you are a desirable dude. But if you're not that, you're on the outs. And the problem is, folks just need to work on themselves because, hey, life's not fair. Everything's not created equally. People aren't going to have the same options as other people's. The only thing you can do is improve and get into a place where you have the benefit of, like, I'm in Toronto. So I'm hearing all these problems. A lot of these are American problems. I'm in Toronto. Toronto, we have every type of person out there, like every race, every ethnicity, everybody's here. So being a passport bro here is asinine. It just means you can't get women at all because there's everybody out here. So I look at that and I'm like, I don't know. It's just.
Can I say I've been to Canada, and I think that the mindset is a little different there. Okay, I'm originally from New York. I'm now in California. It's a very, very, I have to say, unrealistic attitude that I get coming from Black women that I've interacted with. I can't speak on everyone, but the Black women that I've interacted with, they almost want to see your, it's like your employment history and all of that. When I've dealt with other women from other races, it's been more on a who are you basis. It's been more it's been more real about who you are. But still, even if you have a good interaction in that way, you still have a situation where the laws are so bad against men. They're at a disadvantage if they get married here. It puts them in legal jeopardy if they get married. And look, 80% of divorces. Hold on, 80% of the divorces.
Hold on, RP1. Social's been putting up his hand in the back. Social, the mic is, I think. Oh, yeah, you're unmuted. You can speak, but We have a bunch of people in the back here right now. Let me just get to these 2 super chats before I let people chime in real quick. These super chats have been collecting dust on the screen. Shout out to Lee with the $5 super chat. Lee says, I'm not going to promote other channels, but in, I think there's a missing word here. We have very long formats about 18-year-old males, minors being groomed by women, and it's wrong. It's not your algorithm. Okay, so there's a bunch of that going on. Shout out to Bebe with the $10 super chat. Bebe says, men punching walls, shooting each other, rage driving, gambling, rent money, crashing out over rejection, but women are too emotional. Fascinating logic. Shout out to Bebe with the $10 super chat. Shout out to Big Rolex TV with the $5 super chat. He says, women making this Floyd situation a name-calling game against men is insane. Shout out to you with the $5 super chat. Bebe says, oh, shout out to Bebe with the $2 super chat. Bebe says, baby. I don't fucking know. I've been on the air too long. You say, this old fart is full of garbage. Okay, so people are going back and forth right now. This is insane. We have, how many callers? We have 5 callers in the back. Nobody's on screen. Who's going to speak? Because I've only heard from T and RP1 so far. We have Social in the back, we have Bebe in the back, and we have Test in the back. Is anybody else going to take the microphone? Nobody's muted.
I just wanted to finish saying 80% of divorces is by women. That's all I wanted to finish saying.
We hear that all day, every day in the manosphere space and the red pill space. They always say that. The 80% of divorces are initiated by women, but hey.
Whereas when you have marriages between people who are from different countries, the divorce rate is 20%. Now I got this from Andrew from Love Crossing Borders.
Okay. All right, so we got Test in the back.
And I don't believe in being an international F-boy. I think that's stupid.
Okay, chat. We have a bunch of callers in the back. Y'all need to speak up, or we hanging up and we wrapping up the show. So who wants to speak? We heard from
first I wanted to approach. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. Well, first I wanted to say I don't know why everybody always makes Floyd a passport bro when he is not a passport bro.
He started off his career. He started off his career as Mr. Passport Bro under Austin Holloman's wing, going as a passport bro. That's why we list him and name him a passport bro. That's number one.
Okay, but number one, Austin Holloman was the one who denounced being a passport bro.
Austin Holloman also built his fame and his cachet off of being a passport bro, and also had a passport bro tattoo, which he covered over. So we're gonna dispel this whole trying to move them from the passport bros.
But he wasn't the creator of the organization. He was just someone who got exactly.
Yeah, but
so why are we basing the standards based on BMT? Why are we basing the standards on Austin Holloman? Especially when BMT is a whole lot older than Austin Holloman. Austin Holloman was 23 years old when all of this situation happened.
He was 23 years old when he
Floyd is in his 20s, and he's in.
But think about this: he's 23 years old when he decided. He was 23 years old when he decided the whole United States of America was trash for dating. As a 23-year-old, no experience, only been in Texas, talking about the United States is trash at dating because he followed BMT's wave, got a wave, became successful on YouTube, being able to travel because of the success of the Passport Bro wave. And then when you get into some trouble and you're being investigated, you want to denounce being a Passport Bro when you tattooed it on you and used it to ascend to 100,000 subscribers plus. We're not having that.
But no, the question is why is everybody basing the standard of because there's plenty of passport bros out here, especially BMT being in his 40s like me. I'm in my 40s. Y'all are basing the standards of what the 40-year-olds or the thousands of passport bros that travel on one 23-year-old or the 2 or 3 20-year-olds that have gotten in trouble, i.e. J. Rillo in Kenya, Austin Holloman in Brazil, and also, Floyd in Brazil.
Remember,
you're basing it on these three people, and there's thousands of passport bros who are in their 40s that travel and they have no incidents, and they're doing well. They have businesses, they have homes. What are you talking about? That's not true.
Let me cite some names because you're probably new here. You have not seen the reactions when I reacted to Star Bull and BMT, the old man that you're talking about, the man in his 40s, the guy that started the Passport Bros, when he had a fat lip because he was fighting in a club with Star Bull in the Philippines or Thailand, one of those places. You forget that they had their own dusty incidents of being violent criminals in other countries. And it's not just Austin. It's not just Rello. It's not just Floyd. It's not just Bobby.
Hold on.
So it's not just Starbull. It's not just Skyler. How many names they were in a?
The people fight all the time. But we're talking. You're talking. But nobody's saying that Passport Bros are violent. Everybody's saying that Passport Bros are sex tourists and pedophiles
and violent. They're arrested. Oh my.
Go ahead.
They're a criminal organization, sir. They're getting listed as a
so now they're putting us in with a. You're
violence?
seeing that.
So when you rape a child, that's not violent, sir. What the fuck are we talking about?
I just said you're basing a whole. You're basing a whole
names off the dome.
You're passing judgment on a whole group or ideology on what 3 young 20-year-olds do.
The Brazilian government and the Brazilian officials, the police, their version of the FBI considers the Passport Bros a criminal organization. I'm a media outlet reporting what they're saying, sir. So if you have a problem with it, take it up with Brazilian officials who have Floyd in prison.
But okay, if you're being a media organization based on what you just said, media. You're giving your opinion. You're not reporting the news.
No,
news
I give my opinion on the news.
Okay, you're giving your biased. You're giving your biased opinion.
I think you have some comprehension
on this,
problems,
and you.
I personally think you.
No, I can comprehend very well. I'm listening to you, and based on what you're doing, you're giving a negative.
Metropolis.
You're giving a negative connotation on.
Police investigation indicates Floyd Wallace, an American man under investigations for crimes of child exploitation and sex tourism, arrested this Monday in downtown Sao Paulo, was a part of a group called Passport Bros. The group is made up of criminals who use their economic power to exploit social vulnerabilities in countries in Latin America and Southeast Asia. In social media posts, the man described himself as a sex tourist. Now, this is opinion from me, or is this the news that I'm reading off?
Yeah.
That's opinion.
Yes, it is.
Oh!
Yeah,
that's opinion.
It is.
I'm literally reading a text. That's opinion, sir. Comprehension defeats folks all the time.
Nigga, you gotta go. The fuck is wrong with you?
All right. Is he on?
Yep. So we got Jay the Informant on. We have T in the back. We have Zed in the back. We have Bebe in the back. And we have Social in the back. Who's speaking now?
I'm here. Yeah, let me get in on some. Can everybody hear me? Am I coming through clear?
Yep.
All right, so I just want to say this. What he was just saying is absolute nonsense. This is why I asked that question earlier about the Umar Johnson. Cause I wanted to see if she was just one-sided. Because I know she mentioned Kevin Samuels. So I was like, okay, let me test her and see if she's one-sided. But she said the same thing with Umar, so she passed that. This guy right here, he seems like he wants to discard somebody as soon as they get in trouble or there's some conflict of interest or something like that. But I'm about to say Aaron Rodgers. What's his dude name? Austin Holloman was the Vanderbilt. He was the mascot for the Passport Bros back when he was getting kicked out of Brazil, back when they were saying, oh, yeah, these young people aren't dealing with this crap no more, so they're going overseas. And he was pretty much their shining light in the freaking in the coal mine. So what I'm saying to say this is that when everything was good to go, they had him in front of the parade as they were going country to country and all that stuff. But as soon as it went downhill, as soon as we see the J Rillo, by the way, has a court case. He had a court case where he went to jail in America. I believe him and his homie robbed somebody, and there was an assault on a woman. So Jay Rello's already a piece of crap, so he shouldn't be talking about nobody. I mean, dude, what you went to jail for that's enough. He shouldn't even be able to go to another country where we saw him beat up a woman in a video. But the Passport Bros, these are the most popular people in. I think it's a bad look on their community, and not only is it a bad look on the community, but look at all this filth they got over there. Jay Rello shouldn't be getting no donors giving him money. Floyd, you play plenty of videos where Floyd the Passport Bro, while he's trying to say Floyd's not a passport bro, where he was actually getting a lot of the funding from the Passport Bro community. They see him as a Passport Bro. Now they saw he gets caught. Now he's no longer a Passport Bro. Yep. I don't care if Austin Holloman is saying he's not a Passport Bro. He came in the game like that. He is that. He represents that. He still represents that in Africa today. And that's all I want to say, man.
Facts, man. Everything you said was facts, man. Shout out to Jay the Informant. Oh, he nigga dipped so quick. Shout out to Jay the Informant for landing the plane real quick and spitting facts. Does anybody else have anything to say? A nigga like me hasn't even eaten. I haven't even eaten dinner yet. So I've been on live entirely too long. Does anybody have anything to say before I wrap it up?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Zed.
Okay. Yes, passport bros are sex tourists. This is not, they go, the definition of a sex tourism is going to another country for sex. And that is what passport bros do. Then sex tourism is not in question. Now, Floyd's pedophilia was known. If you followed him, he would bring women that look very young. When I first came to America, I looked very young. And the guys that were attracted to me were pedophiles. They like me because I was 20, in my 20s, but I looked young. And when you are attracted, and he said, "Oh, I checked her driver license." Why are you checking the driver license? If she looks too young, you should not be attracted to her.
Exactly.
So Floyd was attracted to very young girls, and that was a known thing to the passport bros. But they helped him, they supported him. Now they're trying to, distance themselves from that. It doesn't work. There is no one passport bro that is a nice person. All passport bros are sex tourists, and LTTV. You do. Content on them, right? How many of them are married? You can literally count them in one hand. Remember, they said they were leaving America because they wanted to find traditional women.
Yep.
But how come they're not marrying those traditional women?
The only person that I know that was married was a dude that I forgot to run the show on. It was a dude that was in Kenya. He brought his Kenyan wife back, and then she left him for a white man in America. That was the only dude that I knew that was married, and he got left for a white man in America. So that's the only story that I know. It was crazy. So we have Bebe and Social Loner in the back. I'm getting ready.
Okay, can I talk?
Oh, he's still here? Hold up. We have one more super chat or a membership chat, whatever this is. Shout out to Anti-Gravity 74. He says, peace LT in chat. This is a day one Blunt Squad member for 32 months. Salute to you. Shout out to you. If you are a member of the day one Blunt Squad, man, just say what you want to say, and we're going to pop that up. We don't even need you to have a super chat, man. Shout out to you, Anti-Gravity 74. The update was like 2 hours ago now. We've been on live for a while. Sorry, you're going to have to rewind this, bruh. Okay, so T, what do you got? Oh, you're muted now. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you're there.
Yeah,
we can hear you.
You can hear me, Linda? Bebe?
Oh, you're Bebe speaking. Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. Hi, how are you, sweetie?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay. All right. I just want to go back to the older gentleman. We're probably the same age. I'm in my 50s, so I'm going to tie it to the passport board as well. But women don't file for divorce because they're emotional. They file because they have, the economic powers and standards, and it's not. That's discernment. It's not instability. And to claim that Black women only want money is a stereotype. It just ignores reality. Wanting stability, responsibility, and a real partnership is not greed. It's just being an adult. And and I think men, they want security too, and they deserve it, and that's valid. But the issue is men don't get shamed for wanting those things, for wanting security and love. Women do. And to me, the passport bro movement, I don't care. Date who you want to date, go overseas, love who you love. I don't care. But it's not about love. It's about, like the lady was saying, I'm a nurse. I'm a nurse practitioner. I also felt it was something like kind of like pervish about it. I just, kind of like, I kind of thought it kind of creeped me out a little bit. I said, I bet these are some pedophiles. Eventually it's going to come to the light. And sadly, well, fortunately, I guess, but sadly, it did happen to Floyd. And I'm hoping, and sadly, I think there's many more children that are being affected by that. But I think the passport bro movement, it's not about love because they would be getting married, bringing these women over or going over there and getting married, trying to learn about the culture. But I think they just avoid accountability.
Yeah.
So that's just what I wanted to say about it. I wanted to get on with that older dude. Well, we were probably the same age, but I'm just like, what is he talking about? He should ask himself, why are 80% of the women filing for divorce? They started filing in the 1980s because in 1974, women in the United States, they weren't allowed to have like bank accounts unless a man signed on. They weren't really allowed. I'm from the South too. He's from New York. I'm from the South. Women weren't allowed to have property on their own down here. So, they ran when they had the right to do so because they were staying in these abusive relationships. They had no choice. So that's why they ran. So he has to look at why the women left. They left because it was legal for them to leave and they were being abused. Had the men treated them better, they would have stayed. So that's all I want to say.
To be honest, those conversations do nothing for anybody's relationship. When they talk about the numbers and, 80% of the women are leaving and this, that, and that, I'm like, you guys are focusing on everything but your own life and your own relationships that you are building and sustaining. So I look at all these conversations, I'm like, these conversations are meant to keep people single, hitting the super chat, hitting the like button, and complaining. And I'm like, they don't get it, but it is what it is. I'm in the media, so I see it differently than a lot of people. But when it comes to the situation, I really hope that the Brazilian officials find no more abused children, and every passport bro that they're looking into is just for sexual tourism, because I really hope there is no more Floyds out here, because that's disgusting.
Well, we know it is, because Floyd, he was saying the quiet, to me, they were all saying the quiet parts out loud. Oh, you could be 16. I'm like, well, if it was legal for a 16-year-old, if it was legal for a 12-year-old to have sex with a 12-year-old, they would do it. That's what kind of set some red flags out for me. Just because it's legal, that don't mean it's right. So it's kind of gross.
It's
but
very
you
gross.
have a good night.
Thank you for the call, baby, and thank you for the super chat. Thank you for everybody calling in tonight. I know the chat has been cooking everybody that's called in. The chat has not been happy, and the chat's probably not happy with me. But hey, man, I've been on live for a long time. I ain't eat my dinner yet. Y'all gotta give me some passes, man. Y'all got to give me some passes, hold me accountable for all the callers. I thought that we had some pretty decent conversations, except the ones that got veered off of speaking on topic. But it is what it is, folks. You leave the call-in line open. People are going to call. They're going to say their piece. I'm not trying to cut folks off. I'm going to let people speak, whatever the fuck they want to say. Have I missed the super chat? Let me see if I've missed the super chat. We got peace, LT in chat. No, we got this. We got this. Which one's this? Can I scroll up? Can I see this nigga? Damn, man. What is... Oh, Lee. Lee dropped something in the algorithm. Because I do kind of ignore this type of stuff. I don't see it. I really don't see it. Marquette for women. Marquette for women? What the hell? I thought this was about the... Okay, so this is Marquette's other channel where he's talking about the other side of things, where women are taking advantage of young basketball players and young athletes, and it's predatory on the other side. We're gonna have to investigate that too. I'm gonna see what's going on with that, because apparently I'm one-sided to it. So we're gonna investigate that as well and see if there's any validity to it, because there was also an incident that happened on a reality television show. I think it was like the Housewives of Potomac or something, where one of the housewives kissed or made out with one of the other housewives' son, who was barely 18, and it was like they're talking about predatory nature on the other side as well. So predators are predators. So we got to pay attention to both sides, I guess. But for me, I don't want any conversation to be deflected. I don't want to be focusing on Floyd's predatory nature and the fucked up shit that passport bros could be allegedly doing, to be talking about, oh, look at this white chick going to Brazil. Like, I don't want to do the Skylar deflections. I want to focus on one topic at a time. We could talk about other stuff if it's fucked up and it's fuckery, but I want to focus on the matter at hand and not get caught into the deflection. So shout out to everybody that called in. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the super chats. We're going to have to clip this one up so people can get a good idea of what the main issues were in the Floyd update was. So, yeah, shout out to y'all, man. We out. Yeah. Oh, we got someone else in the back. Who this?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. What's going on? Who's speaking right now?
Yeah, this A Rich.
A Rich. Okay, what's up, A Rich? What you got on the topic?
So I want to make sure I don't get your position incorrect, so I'm gonna clarify it. So, do you think that is it a problem with sex tourism? Do you think that's like negative or bad?
Now, when I first got up on this platform about 2-3 years ago, they have me on air and I don't delete my videos. And I was like, what's wrong with sex tourism? I'm like, what's wrong with traveling and clapping cheeks? I thought I was like, but I didn't understand. I didn't understand the entire scale to what it is and what folks are doing and how they're doing it. So yes, it's not a practice that should be applauded and lauded. If people want to do that shit, you got to do it off air on your own time and clap cheeks without the crowd and without soliciting super chats from folks, without being predatory to other. You got to do that out the mud.
Okay, so you saying you don't really have a problem with it as long as you do it in private?
No, I'm saying I have a problem with everything the Passport Bros are doing in the Passport Bro movement and sex tourism as it pertains to what's going on. But if you're a single person and you are traveling the world, you're not broadcasting things, you're not doing anything malicious to people, you're not taking advantage of people, you're just living your life, and you travel to another country and you end up hooking up with somebody. That's not sex tourism, that's just you living your life. So sex tourism is completely different than somebody just clapping cheeks abroad. I have no problem with clapping cheeks abroad. Sex tourism, as it relates to everything that it entails as the criminality portion to sex tourism, I'm not with that at all, man.
Okay, so are you saying? Because I'm trying to get what you're saying that you got a problem with. Do you have a problem with like dudes paying for sex overseas?
I wouldn't pay for no sex overseas. I think that's weak as shit. I think the niggas that complaining about women in their country just to go overseas to pay for sex, I think that's pathetic. I think they're full of shit. I think they're part of the problem. They can't get it out the mud. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know which moment you're looking for, bro. But
Because you were saying, so I get it. So you very much so, but it's kind of like because I don't really see a problem with a guy. Okay, I'll just say my position. So like, I don't see a problem with a guy. Let's just say he's in Colombia, and a woman comes up to him and she's like, hey, hey, Poppy, let's have a good time. I $25, and then. Do you have a problem with that? Like that situation? Like, is that just a bad thing? Is that so negative? Is that criminal? Like, cause it seems like you really so much criminalizing.
There's some countries where prostitution like that is legal, and they have them in their set up spots, and it's commissioned by the government and everything, and it's facilitated by them. So in those instances where it's legal, it's like, hey, they want to do it, and I'm like, listen, in America, prostitution is legal as long as you have a camera and you list it and you title it porn. So it's like you put a camera in front of the prostitution and all of a sudden it's fucking legal. It's just it's labeled porn. So I'm like, legality and what is right and what's not right. I'm like, legality doesn't make something right because Colombia wants to make prostitution legal doesn't mean it's right, or if it's illegal doesn't mean it's wrong. Just out there, it's not for me. It's more nuanced than that.
Okay. All right. Okay. I feel that. I see your position on that, man. But I do got a problem with you throwing Floyd in the guilty box already without. I got an issue with you throwing him in the guilty box.
You got to understand, if I'm documenting someone's behavior and I'm constantly seeing them try to stretch and reach for minors over years prior to this man getting arrested for this the same thing, I'm saying the nigga did this shit, guilty as fuck. Like, I've been documenting it the whole time, and now the authorities got to him. It's like, nigga, the nigga did it, man. Like, of course, you got to use the allegedly because you can get sued, but you are charged for it. You're being charged for it. So I can say that you are being charged for child exploitation and rape without saying allegedly because you're literally charged for it.
I understand that. But I understand that. So now, these situations where you're saying that he's reaching for these minors, I did see some footage that you showed where he was in the Dominican Republic and he was with that girl. She did look very young. That didn't look good. I agree, that didn't look good. And also where you had the little young one in Brazil, that didn't look good either. It didn't look good.
The worst part is after I dropped the Floydstein Files Part 5, I just found him with another young teenage looking girl, and she looked younger than every girl that I put in these thumbnails or as the example. So I was shocked when I found that, and it's still on his page. It's not one of the deleted ones. It's still actively on his page.
Okay, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. But my question is, had it been confirmed that those ladies were under the age of 18? Like, had it been actually confirmed, or did they just look young?
Oh no! According to the case, the Uber driver.
No. I'm talking about specifically with the girl in the DR. The ones that you showed, the pictures of the women that you showed us, we the actual footage where we saw him with the girls.
Oh no, we don't know the age of the girls. We haven't got IDs.
Okay.
Those ones. The one where he says ID to the girl. He's like Amiga ID, and she's 18, but she doesn't show the ID. We have no confirmation of the age of that girl.
Yeah, so I'm with you. It didn't look good, but it is possible that those women were above the age of 18. And that's where that's my issue with that. So we don't have enough evidence presented to say that this is true for Floyd yet.
We never said we never said that those women those girls were girls. We didn't say for sure. We said the whole thing was they look young. They're around the age of where it's like murky. You're thinking you got to get the ID to prove it, and then you don't get the ID to prove it. So she looks underage. You request the ID because you're unsure of how young she looks. You don't get the ID, and then you're just parading her on camera in front of your audience. It looks suspect, sir. It looks very suspect, and we're going to call that out. We're not going to stamp this is for sure a child. We're just saying it looks like a child. You're not confirming that it's an adult. It's very weird.
And I agree, it does look bad, but we've already confirmed that we don't necessarily know the ages of those women. They could possibly be over 18, and so we don't have enough evidence to just say that he's guilty of what he's being
accused in prison. I honestly don't. I'm trying to be patient here, but the man's locked up in prison. I don't know what point you're really making right now.
Okay, I'm gonna get to my point. My point is this: just because the police accuse you of something and they come and get you, that doesn't mean that you are guilty.
Bro, I'm from the hood. Bro, I'm from the hood. Who the fuck you talking to about that? Oh,
listen.
Obviously, nigga, what the fuck?
I've actually been in court. Like, I've been accused of things that I haven't done. I've been in court being charged with stuff that people was lying on me about. So I've been in the same position as you. So since you've been in that position, you should already know the deal. You should already know that they can just come up with some frivolous charges on you based on some bullshit. What were you frivolously
charged of? What were you frivolously charged of? I'm pretty sure it has nothing to do with raping minors and having a number of them. The problem with this defense is it's multiple incidents where Floyd has been caught with minors, plus there's footage on his hard drives with a 6-year-old.
You gotta say allegedly, because you gotta say allegedly, because he's not been confirmed.
Are you gonna say allegedly?
Absolutely, allegedly. I don't know if obviously because if it hasn't been confirmed, there's not enough evidence being presented for us to confirm that he did these crimes.
Bro,
the problem with what you're doing, the problem with what you're doing is
Uber driver,
you could be next.
Nigga, please. The Uber driver.
You could be next. You don't think you could be next?
Bro, the Uber driver confirmed that there was 2 minors in the back of his vehicle. That's
allegedly. It's not confirmed. So all we gotta do is we could just accuse you. We could just say, oh yeah, LTTV, yeah, he was in the cab, he had 2 minors in the back. Does it make it true? I could just say it.
Am I arrested with evidence and a testimony from an Uber driver with the 2 young girls that can be provided in court? What the fuck are we talking about, bro?
There's been no evidence presented. There's been no evidence.
This is mental retardation at its finest. T, you're still on the line. T, you are on the line. Are you still there? Because I'm about to wrap up the show, man. I don't have patience for this shit. A nigga hungry. Okay, I'm wrapping this up, man. Bye, T. You are not calling back in. I do not hear any vocals, so we are off in this. Thank you for everybody calling in. See, I was patient to extend the show after I was doing this, but we have such a Floyd defender. It's disgusting. Like, what more do you need the police to present for you to be like, you know what? I'm going to sit this one out and I will wait until he is completely exonerated before I run any type of defense. That's crazy. Oh, you can just say, no, you know the fuck you can't. The man's in prison. The man's in prison. What the fuck are we talking about? We out, man. Y'all niggas tripping.